Hi everyone, it's Don here for Summon Games. We're bringing you a prototype of the Gothic Game 2nd edition, which is coming to Kickstarter on the 24th of October, and we get to play it. We've just done the original, give it feedback, which I won because I'm amazing. I killed everyone. Don't.
Killed me.
I mean, spoilers.
So yeah, we're going to take you through this. There's a lot more rules going on. It gets a little bit complicated, so we'll try and not bog you down with the rules as we look as we go along, but things are going to go wrong.
I mean, Ferris has got the rule book, so let's blame him if
Yes,
that's not there.
By all means,
Want to
by all
announce the
means.
giveaway on this video as well?
we're going to do that as well. There is a giveaway of the original copy that we played in the last video for the 1992 version of this game. We'll be giving that away on the 30th of October. And we will tell you how to enter that at the end of the video. But with me today, again, we've got Josh,
Yo yo.
we've got Pete,
Yo.
Sophie,
Hey.
and John.
Again.
John, who tried to kill you.
Tried to eat you as a
Fine,
vampire.
failed.
Tried and failed.
There's a whole new game coming, Daddy, don't you worry.
Well, I got new skills with this guy.
I got skills.
I got skills. So in this version, the rooms have completely changed around. We roll an extra dice when we're moving, which gives us events as we play. There's little doom tracking cards up there. There's an extra room called the Dark Tower we can throw souls in. It looks like there's more cards to play. I don't know if you can actually see the cemetery. You can. Cemetery down here. I don't think we're missing many rooms. Oh, the lavatory. Is the lavatory still there? Oh, the Kazi's gone.
That got me last time.
Yeah.
It did.
Damn it.
Yeah.
And we have got a
You're
side
reading for you.
characters as well. haven't we, on the
Yeah.
side?
It was in the
I'm-
southern courtyard last time, which has just become the courtyard.
Yeah, the courtyard's moved up top here. And we're not
Great.
fighting to get in the bridge.
Great Hall's moved
Yeah.
this side, is where it was where the courtyard was.
Everything's moved.
Everything's
like
moved.
The torture chamber was at the top, where
Yeah.
the master bedroom was. Yeah, it's just all moved.
Yeah,
around a
master bedroom is now
bit.
top side, trophy room, switch places. Kitchen's still in the same spot.
So the vault.
Vault has cards in it. Do we know what's in the vault, John?
What's in the vault?
A vampire, obviously.
So, yeah, the vampire has an extensive list of rules.
Do we get a card before we go in?
Should we...
You are.
Yeah, let's get the ball rolling. So,
Okay.
Can you become a vampire?
Are we
with
talking
these
about we've got
enemies
different
that own
characters
identity?
with abilities as well?
I was going to always do that as I roll to you guys first.
I mean, fair dues. I mean, you're not
It's
going
never me.
first, are you? Because
No.
that's a 1.
That's what I rolled last time. I'm consistent
I mean, I did a bit better than you.
a bit.
Oh,
Here we
there he
go.
is.
So in this one, I'm going to put this in front. We each get an assigned character. I am the Wanderer. I get to do loads of cool different things when they'll find out. My task pretty much is to mess people up with power of adjacency. Everyone else will read theirs as they are probably chasing me and beating me up.
Well, as we take our turn, shall we?
Well,
just
we're
put
going to play
each
the
one in
game
front of the
first.
camera?
And yeah.
Right, so who rolled highest?
I did, I guess.
And clockwise again?
Yeah.
Gentleman rules, fair enough.
Let's begin. I don't even think there's no drawbridge as well, so there's no fighting on the drawbridge.
So,
Straight in, isn't it?
is it essentially the same as last time?
Yeah, so you're all in both dice there.
So, like the trophy room, for example, is
Oh,
where the
like
weapons are
weapons
kept?
are spread on.
We don't
We
know.
don't know.
Well, let's find out then.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to...
There's only one way.
So, first of all,
My huge
I'll put that
temptation
in front of the camera.
was to look.
I am playing the Stranger, which is basically about murdering people. It's cool.
Oh my Christ. Right,
Yeah.
I quickly read the
Sure,
first skill.
word.
Right.
So, the first thing I'm going to do is use my gate ability,
And we get heirlooms.
Using a gate ability.
which basically means instead of rolling the dice, I get to move to any secret door, which are the trapdoors.
Oh wow.
So,
Crikey.
yeah, just straight in there.
Just
Yeah.
get away from everyone.
Let's find out what things are. I'm going to go straight here for the trophy room next door.
Did you roll the castle
Oh,
as
that-
well? This time?
Well, I didn't bother because it.
Pete, you want to go
Oh, yeah.
that side?
Oh,
You're supposed to roll both dice at the same time.
But he's used a
Oh, no.
but I use
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ability that ignore
So-
the dice rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fair enough.
So I just didn't bother rolling dice. I can and then ignore them.
It says in place movement, you do
Oh,
this.
okay, fine, yeah.
So he ignores it.
It cost me a face point to do it.
Ooh. Is it early days?
We'll don't know.
Well,
We'll find out.
Find out.
Let's have a look. Right, Sophie's diving in with the mystic here.
By the way, we didn't assign these. It's not the fact that the only female player we've got has drawn like one of the female characters.
Yeah, that was a bit random.
Let's throw some PC in there.
Bear in mind, this is all a prototype, so it's
Don't be those
So-
guys.
yeah, maybe those guys.
What do you get? So you
So
got
move
3
and you can move
cards.
an additional space.
Candle.
A
Candle. Candle, yeah.
Candle.
You may add or remove 1 from your movement total list.
So
right.
4 or 2.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Can I have this one?
Yes,
You are.
You
So
choose
is that
a-
classed as 1, or are we classing that as 1?
I think that's what.
that's one.
Right, okay.
So you got to
If you
choose a
roll a
direction,
1,
yeah. Okay.
No.
So remember, the difference in this game is you can't go back on yourself.
Yeah, have
You
to
have
commit.
to move the distance of the dice in a direction.
Don't like that roll.
Unless you get.
It's not as bad because there's no like pits or moat traps. There's just traps.
Yeah.
But if you do get the candle,
Yeah,
you
that.
can take one.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I am playing the gentleman. Yes. Check out man's dash. It's beautiful.
Oh, I see. You get +1 movement. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shh, Daddy.
How dare you give away my gameplay?
So I'm rolling some dice. I got a 4 and a candle, so I can move potentially 5 or 3.
Go for a good power of adjacency.
Gentlemen, yes.
Oh.
I'm going to go straight forward.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
5.
5.
Or 5.
Excellent. Can you give me much?
It's 1 point. Can I read?
I could. I could spend it right now.
He's not going to.
I'm not going to.
You're not going to survive enough to use the mist out.
Yeah. Oh.
Them sounds like fighting words.
I'm
Come on,
going
I want
murder
to
you
roll.
all off
What
the
is the
park.
castle I want?
It's what the character's about.
I mean, fair enough.
Or not.
Like, there's no backstory to your character. You're just like, I've decided now he's a murderer.
No, he's the stranger.
I may as well jump
Fair
He
in.
just murders you, and you never found out who he is.
See, mine's the collector, but I don't know what I'm collecting.
We're going to have to do a Scooby-Doo reveal.
Yeah.
Who is the stranger?
Are you done? Are you done?
I have the quickest turn ever. I've already shown who I'm playing.
Right,
Even
okay,
holding
so-
a bloody spike on his picture.
I am playing the collector, who is some weird red-eyed axe-wielding maniac, who obviously collects like teddy bears or something. And I will roll the die. So 6 of mine. So 6, you just keep re-rolling in this
you
one,
keep
don't you?
rolling until you don't roll a 6 anymore.
So I can't land on one of their squares, so it's just
You can pass over, yeah.
yeah.
How does that include he jumps in a room?
You stop when you get in the room. Stop.
So that-
Rules,
So that's exactly the same.
I might head for the Great Hall then and just see.
Yeah. So the Great Hall. So different rooms now have some
Have
of
a
the rooms
trigger
have
kind of
different
mechanic.
things,
Yeah.
So what are we in
Let's see.
the?
I'll
Did
take
you roll?
one for the team, guys.
Did you roll that
Great
one?
Yeah. Blank.
Hall. Okay, no, you just draw the top card as normal.
Just draw the top
That
card.
is a Great Hall, isn't it? Yeah.
I'll be good and I will announce it. So I have drawn a weapon, which is the Ancestral Sword. It's an ancient blade wielded by countless heroes and now me. Why am I not heroes? Countless heroes! And you. Discard, cancel an attack against you. The attacking player must discard the weapon they use. So this is more of a defensive weapon, I'm guessing, but there's a crown and a skull. So is that how much damage it does as a weapon?
Card types: weapon, damage, skull, range, crossbow, relic, crown, visible eye. They're all different abilities. Protection, helm,
Yeah.
lightning bolt,
No,
open book.
I've got cross weapons at the bottom. I've got a skull in the top and a crown in the top left.
So the damage, the skull is damage.
So that's 6, yeah.
Yeah, and what's the other one?
It's a crown with a 1 under it. Oh no, sorry, a crossbow with a 1 under
A
it.
crossbow is the range.
So next.
Range
Jason.
1, so they have to be 1 square, I'm guessing.
So you have to be adjacent to them.
So they have to be adjacent.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
It makes sense. It's a sword.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean,
Any other
sword.
symbols on there?
Nope, not all.
Unless it's Cypher's sword.
Okay. Cool.
Not Cypher.
Or Sephiroth.
Sephiroth.
We go with Sephiroth there,
Yeah.
yeah. Fair enough. And that will be me ending Lego.
So remember, you can only have 5 cards maximum in your hand at one time.
And that's not including my heirlooms, I'm guessing.
I'm assuming that does include your
I think it does, yeah. I think
No,
your
fair
hand
enough.
size. You can have as many cards you like during the game, but when you end
Yeah,
your
it's,
turn.
yeah.
I
Ooh!
have 6 on the towery thing.
What was the tower?
Activate
What was
the
the
castle.
tower?
You
The castle.
activate a castle card, which are here.
Please say it.
Yeah, before moving, the player should immediately draw the top card from the castle deck and follow the rules indicated.
You die.
If they draw an action or an equipment card, they should be taken into the player's hand.
Ooh.
Is it an action or equipment?
So, no, it's an event.
Okay, so it happens.
Naturally, being a murderer, I've come across a grisly, gruesome scene.
A gruesome find.
Gruesome find.
And
Was me?
I can either choose to miss a turn and draw 2 cards from the heirloom deck.
What?
He's pickpocketing. It's the standard game, found a dead body.
Lose it, yeah.
Yeah, go on, I'll take an additional 2 heirloom cards, why not?
Where are they? Here.
Just from the top. And so you're down, missing 2 goes. Fair enough. So
Does he not move?
no, because he's
no,
missed 2 goes.
only-
That's why I'm guessing you draw the event first.
No, only 1 turn. You
Only
miss
one
your
turn.
turn and
Oh, you
in
missed
exchange
your
draw
turn.
2 cards.
Ah, right.
So,
Okay. Sorry, my
I
Yes,
bad.
he
don't
misses
do
his
anything this
turn.
turn.
Yeah.
Draw from there.
Let's do it. Watch this.
Right,
I will never
what I'm
roll
going
a
to
castle.
do, I'm just going to take a castle that has been played and put it separate.
So we're going to have
So-
a discard pile. Okay.
Yeah, we'll have discard them when they're done, we'll reshuffle
Yeah,
them.
we'll shuffle. We're going to eat through these.
Ancestral portraits. So you come across a wall of ornately framed paintings. There's something hypnotic about the figures. You may skip your turn to gain 3 health. I have full health, so I'll just take my turn.
Yeah.
Can you go
this
above
card.
that off? I'm guessing you can't.
Can I what?
Sorry, carry on. I'm talking to myself.
So you get to move 1.
1. Yay!
John.
It's me. I miss the shaky dice thing.
Guys, I mean, I can make you one.
Here's
if you want.
one.
I've got shot
You have
glasses.
one if you want one. They've got the big Egyptian one right there.
I feel it needs to be
Vampire
more.
one.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So I got a shot glass with a skull on it.
Oh, what does that mean?
That's a hit, isn't it?
That means you're dead.
It means I've died.
Yeah.
Yay!
Sorry, Joe.
It's first place to roll this dice. Die.
Darkness. The player must stop on and trigger the first trap they pass during their movement phase.
So you roll 6, you have to go to that.
If I pass it.
Oh, right, okay.
Let me just read that again.
I think it says you have to.
It suggests to activate it. but-
No, the player must stop on and trigger the first trap they pass during the movement phase. So if I choose not to go that way,
Yeah. I take it you're going to go the other
I'm
way.
not going that way.
So which way you...
I'm going to go the
Or
long
into
way
the
round.
room?
Actually, yeah, let's go into.
The Great Hall?
Yeah, why not?
So
Why not?
nothing
Pete got something good. Oh no,
I would.
Josh got something good, sorry.
I don't know, it's a weapon.
Oh, here we go. I'm going to step in it like, you die!
So, just for clarification, I have the barber's razor and now
What's
a
a
wrist
gentleman
knife.
weapon?
A wrist knife as well. So, ooh,
You're very stabby.
I am very stabby, yeah.
Oh, you ended in a room, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's way to be.
It be you, Dodds.
Here we go, let's roll that 1.
2.
2.
And you, again, pit thing.
You're not going to be an 8 trap, so you're not going to get far enough.
This game.
Well, we're pretty original.
I don't want to go backwards and forwards.
God. That's me, innit?
Yeah.
So I take it I can exit this door as well.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Or you can exit this door.
Or the other door.
So if I come out here, I can attack you.
Yes.
Let's do that. How does attacking work in this one?
So a weapon card may be used to attack another player. The target player suffers damage equal to damage number specified on the card and must reduce their health accordingly. You may choose to play an action card that enhance or affect an attack. The targeted player may also choose to play an action and protection cards from that will affect the outcome of the attack. Some weapons are range greater than 1, blah blah blah. A player cannot attack a player who is inside a room from outside that room and vice versa. But you can attack other characters in rooms.
That's not the change.
Oh my god.
So like if when you stepped in that room, if you had a weapon, you could have attacked me.
Yeah.
Or would I not? Because you have to draw a card.
Well, I'm only saying that because it doesn't say you can't. So let me keep on reading as you guys play. And then...
Right. So basically, I now declare an attack on you
Yes.
and say I use this weapon, which does 6 damage. Then it's up to you to use some form of defensive
So you
measure.
have to play any weapons and action cards.
Yeah.
And then I think Dottie gets to respond.
Okay.
I don't think I can.
Yeah, so you may choose to play action cards that enhance or affect an attack. The targeted player may also choose to play action and protection cards that will affect the outcome of the attack.
Okay, no worries. So I think once you use the weapon, it's done.
Yeah.
One use item.
It doesn't say so.
That's how it worked in the old game, and all the actions you have to get rid of.
It just says where it's like discard to cancel an attack against you.
There you go.
But it doesn't say the
Oh, right,
attacking,
okay, so
the
you
attacking
use
player
arrows.
must discard the weapon used. So that means if someone attacks me while I've got this sword, I can choose to block, which breaks my sword,
Yes.
Yeah,
but it also breaks their weapon. So
correct.
it doesn't say anything about me breaking it using an attack.
Yes,
So I must keep it as a.
that's what it seems like.
That's fine by me. Wow, 6 with it.
That's the hit.
Ow. Did not like that.
Fair enough, dogs.
Okay, so no, for example, the courtyard, when you enter it, unlike some other rooms, you can attack when entering the courtyard,
Okay.
but you don't draw a card if you do. So that's an example. So is that the
So
court?
certain rooms you can attack.
Certain rooms you can attack in, yeah.
Right,
Oh, so open spaces. Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And the main hall, the Great Hall is quite large, but it's a great hall, you know, manners and all that.
Yes.
Pete,
The correct etiquette to killing each
come
other.
finish Lottie off.
I'm too far away. Okay, so I'm going to go into the door. Is that?
The Trohoffi room.
Okay, so if I've got a card that's revealed, I assume it's no longer in my hand,
Yeah, it has to be
If it's played,
played. Yeah, has to be revealed.
but it stays with me. This
no,
particular.
is it? What have you done? So have you drawn a thing?
I haven't done anything. I'm
Right.
asking. There's a card that basically says reveal. I keep it, and it does stuff well as long as you've got it.
Unless it says discard, presumably. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So it wouldn't count as being in my hand. Is my point.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Okay. In which case, I will play the disturbing figurine, which means I reduce all of my non-movement rolls by 1 as long as I've got it. If I get a power of adjacency over somebody, I can give it to them, and it can't be
Okay.
discarded.
Nice.
So it passes round like a cursed idol.
Yeah,
Is there a room
basically.
called the dungeon, or is this just the
But
dungeon?
I am going to
Ah.
then move in here.
Okay, so the trophy room. I think that's pretty much a basic room.
Oh, taxidermed animals.
Trophy room.
And stabby stuff.
Yeah, just draw the top card as normal.
Double barrel.
Another weapon.
Trap. Nope. There's a
Oh.
miss.
There was a frown.
The look.
Okay.
What the hell is this?
Fair play. So yeah, like that idol now, he's played it. Is that classed as in his hand?
That's
Alright.
what. That's literally what I was just
I know that's
asking
the question.
about.
Well,
So
I didn't hear it, so
what-
it's not.
we're assuming not
Okay.
because it's stuck on.
It's an active
Yeah.
card, yeah, whereas if it was one where it's like after this you put it back in your pocket kind
Mhm.
of thing. Right.
So just to reiterate, while Sophie's moving, your turn is movement, resolution, other actions, end of turn.
You have to go in the dungeon because you've landed on that. Yeah. So is there anything for entering the
So
dungeon?
yeah, the dungeon. Is there anything for the dungeon? Presumably this will all be on the
Is that
cards
it?
at some point. The dungeon. No, just top card as normal.
Okay.
She's reading.
I was gonna say yeah.
There's big words.
And adjacent.
Do I have to tell you what it is?
No.
No.
Is it an equipment or an action?
It's a weapon.
Then you can keep it.
Then you
don't
keep
have
it
to say
to you.
anything.
I basically showed what mine was because it was the first weapon.
Yeah, if it had been a weapon
Yeah.
or something that just does something obvious, I'd have said, but mine wasn't that. It was
Well, mine's kind of
really needful
badass,
to keep.
so
Oh, don't keep
You
it
can
secret.
just show it off.
Show it to the
Look,
camera.
I'll-
I was supposed to turn away.
Well, I can't. Right, okay. I can see. There we go. Okay, cool.
I'm sure they can pause it and focus in. Is it me? It's me. It's me. Yay! The turns take a little bit longer at the minute because obviously
I
we're
still
still
feel like
learning.
lot
we're
of
getting a
mediums.
school shot glass for
Yeah.
rolling dice.
So candle.
Yeah, 3 or a 1.
Okay, where am I again?
You're in the.
Well, a
Great
1 or
Hall.
2 or a 3.
So can he leave this door because I'm stood there?
You can't end
Want
in
to.
the square.
Right, okay.
Is there any other exits?
Yes, it was this one here. Remember, he said in the
Yeah.
rules that he didn't put the doorway here, but use the game
Okay,
art.
so I'll move,
Is that? Yeah. It's just.
So that's the door. So I'm guessing it's there.
and then
So that's
I've got to
1.
move another one.
Trapdoor.
Yeah, trapdoor.
2.
And I will go.
The board is your oyster.
I'm going to go here.
And you are, sir? Is it because you want to move yourself?
It's because vampires are close. So
You go in for the vampire. I've read the spreadsheet. I understand the rules.
You should have gone to that one then.
That is a question, actually. Do you become the vampire? Is the vampire an independent thing in this game?
we'll
Yeah,
find
yeah,
out
it's
what
got its
happens,
own
yeah.
character card and everything.
Oh no,
so-
but if it's independent, it could be doing stuff between our turns. I don't know.
Do you know what? He's right. I haven't actually checked, so I'll read up on that.
I need a castle card, please.
Castle card, top one.
So,
That's all. We're gonna die.
No, if you become the vampire, you take possession of the vampire
Yeah,
cards.
so,
Okay.
Yeah.
The vampire cards there.
I'm guessing the vampire's going to be quite nasty.
He gets 3 cards, and he's got lots of cool abilities.
So, yeah. So you seem very quiet and sniggery.
Right, so I've got an event. I've got the Promise of Power. So you may ignore your movement roll and instead move up to 9 spaces. Suffer 1 damage per space moved. This damage cannot be prevented.
I mean, you've got how many moves there you could do?
9.
I got 9.
Yeah, but how many can you
4.
do?
And then I die. But I rolled
And you
1.
stood next to a, sword wielding maniac.
There is that too.
I rolled a 1.
So you're either going away from me or between me and the trap.
And if he manages to stab you next turn, you're done.
I'd have to roll a 1 though. I'd have to be.
Or is it a
next turn.
D6? I just saw that you did 6.
I will.
Oh yeah, because you can't opt to get close. You have to go over there.
I'd have to be able to move.
It's a
to-
bit like some sort of crazy Benny Hill run around, isn't it? Like,
Oh, come on,
Periodic stabbings,
Johnny.
yeah.
I will take it.
Like London.
What are you doing?
I can move up to 9 spaces, so I'm going to ignore my dice roll because it saves me using a.
So you can move up to 4.
I can move up to 9, but I'll be
You may
dead.
ignore your movement roll and instead move up to 9 spaces, suffering 1 damage per space moved.
Alright, because I rolled, I'm playing Silver Hit Flask, and I gain 3 health.
Fair enough. I think that's then discarded.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So 1, 2, 3, back to 7.
so that goes. Discard.
Well, I'm going to take.
You go to the trapdoor.
Well, this is the thing. I
Do
can
we
get.
have discard heirlooms? They're not
Oh.
castle events.
I thought that was.
So I thought heirlooms here.
Discard the chocolate.
It's a waste giving it to me.
How many elements can you play? Is this one?
I don't think there's a. Is it 1 card?
So in your actions, you can you do your movement. You got your castle dice and all that kind of stuff.
You look it up because I'm still debating on just doing power of adjacency over Josh.
Yeah. So after a character's finished moving, apply the appropriate actions below. Land on a space that's adjacent to another player. So you can't just cross them, you have to land next to them.
Yes.
So you can't
So,
go past me.
Yeah, so you can either declare power of adjacency, attack a player, land on a secret door, land on a trap, blah blah blah, enter a room, and then you've got other actions, which is number of actions or abilities you have access to.
So can Doddy not pass me?
Yes.
Alright, okay.
I can pass you because I'm going to take.
That's 2 movements, isn't it?
I'm going to take 2 points of damage.
hits. Yeah.
So he's next to you, so you can either attack or do adjacency, or you can play, well, and I
A
guess.
card, yeah.
I take power of adjacency. I'm going to boost it and get terror on you.
Okay.
When controlling a player's movement through power of adjacency, the player triggers the first trap they pass.
Okay.
So you're sending you over a trap.
I'm guessing this is what Doddy will be doing.
Yes.
What a douche move.
Roll a 1 and a candle.
No,
So
that'll
now
cancel.
you wanna-
Castle first.
You miss your turn.
It might be choose to end your turn or something. Like the rest of us have had.
No, it's a moment of weakness. If you gain power of adjacency this turn, instead of controlling a player's movement next turn, you may immediately throw them into the moat.
That's
You've just got to
fantastic.
pass him. You've got to be next to him.
Okay.
So
You have to move 6.
6 I have to move.
Yeah, I got you.
Pick a direction.
Oh, he wants me to cross.
Yeah, you're going this way.
So I have to trigger.
Oh
that.
wait, 1,
You
2,
foolish.
3, 4, 5, 6.
That's what you want
Yeah, but I'm 8 because he's rolled 6. He's rolling again. I was going to throw him in the staircase.
to. Yeah,
But you
if
can only
go
control
that
my
way-
first
Oh, I
movement.
get you.
This is your movement.
Yeah, I know.
So power of adjacency.
Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, then you get to roll again.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
no,
So
yeah.
actually,
And then
sorry,
Get in
I forgot about this, guys. It's important. When
If
you
you
got
sit-
power of adjacency, you don't draw a castle card.
Oh.
You don't roll that dice at all.
Okay.
So-
I'll just put that in the bottom.
Yeah. If a player has cards of talents that
If
affect
it's ended that
movements.
way, there's 2 traps though, which will automatically trigger. That's why he's sending you that way, not this way.
Well, no, I have to land on it to trigger it.
There's more
No,
stuff,
No, you
guys.
have to pass it because of his abilities.
Oh no, I'd land on both to be fair.
Yeah, I'm going to send you that way then.
So
Okay. So 1.
if the player has any cards of talents that affect movement, for example, the fate talent that allows player to re-roll, these can be played as normal.
I haven't chose it.
No. Okay, fine. Continue.
I could do run for it and roll a d6 and add this to my movement, but it'd still make me trigger this trap. What should be the death
And
bit?
potentially a further one.
It's just take it. That's the moat.
There's no symbols in here to say what they are, but
It looks like it.
Trapdoor that takes into the moat.
land on trap. So section 9. I'd like to point out that this is not the best format.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
No, but it's not an official thing.
So trapdoor, character falling, falls to the moat. Plan your turns ended. So
Don't lose any health.
Section 5.1. Section 5.1 movement. What?
Should we let Pete take his go and then come
Yeah,
back to
we'll
me
come
when
back.
if you find
Yeah.
it does me any damage?
But you. Oh yeah.
I'm in the moat.
You're in the moat regardless. So you're not
Because
hitting
I have
the
to still
second
roll, I'm
trap
guessing, to get out of the moat.
And is that the trap gone?
That's what I was going to say.
I would, yeah, just keep the trap active. So if anyone lands on it, they just have to go into the moat. It's just revealed, isn't it? So you've got you have to activate a trap if you pass it,
1,
Okay.
and you're free.
2,
I have to pass a trap
3, 4.
with a 3.
So yeah, so you will land on the
think.
trap.
I think.
Oh, no, because you
No,
gotta go
'cause you got
slows
that.
down.
You got that idle.
It's non-movement. It's everything else.
Oh, it's not right. Okay.
So
I cannot find
unfortunately,
5.11.
it doesn't slow me down.
So it goes 5.
1, 2, 3.
I can't look at the erratas.
No.
The one the erratas didn't say anything about the.
Is it not
Is there any section that just says the moat?
Blocking
accidentally put in somewhere?
vampire.
So,
However, what I can do is play my loaded dice, which lets me change my dice roll to any number I want, and I'll choose 2, so that I don't go over a trap.
Fair play.
Is that the heirloom
So
discard?
the other discards, yeah.
Or is it any?
So any dice roll
Change
that
the
I've
dice
rolled,
roll you
I
make
can
to a
choose it to any
number
number.
of your choice. If you choose a 6 on a movement roll, roll an additional dice.
Did you go for a 6 then?
And you'd have to pass a
No, because
trap.
that will make me go over.
Oh yeah, sorry.
The reason I played it is to not
Yeah.
go over a trap.
Is it for the long game?
I cannot find anything about the moat.
Are we going to use original rules for the moat then?
Yes, we'll take
Yeah,
2. And
take 10 points of damage. And 5 points every turn.
So let's take 2 and then roll
But a 10 was a 10th, wasn't it? So you take 1 then,
1. Yeah.
Yeah.
for each turn that you're in it.
Let's take 1 for, take 2 and then take 1 for each you're in it.
Well, it was you take.
I'll just take
It was
1
5.
for every go.
For every turn you fail to roll out, and it's 10 to jump in.
So it's.
So take.
So yeah, 2 when you fall in and then
Two.
1 a turn. Yeah.
2.
And then are we doing 6 to 4 as well? So 6, 5, 4. And you go
Yeah.
like 6, 5, 4.
Sorry.
Right, here we go.
Ignore the 5.11. We'll just go for the moat, which is on 6.12.
I don't know where your
Anyway.
fingers were, what you usually
Anyway,
play
that's
with.
fine. So,
Do
can't
well.
enter directly, you've got to go through a trap. The player suffers 2 damage and this is the rest of their turn. On the player's next turn, instead of moving, roll a d6, and there's a 1 to 3, 4, 5 or 6, depending on what you roll in your next turn.
Okay.
Right, okay, fair enough.
So the 2 was. Get
Spot
some
on,
rest
yeah,
there.
I think you did that one. I mean, you're definitely winning here.
right, where
it
can I
safe?
come out of that room then?
Go
So,
back in it.
is there only the one entrance?
You can't go back in it. She's only got 1.
Yeah, but she lands on the 1 and then goes back in again.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
back in and drawing a card.
Oh.
There's no other exits there, is there anything?
I can't see anything else.
No, there's nothing.
Because the dungeon's literally just here.
So it's just hard to get out of then.
I mean, it's a
actually.
dungeon, so yeah, one entrance.
Iron Maiden.
Sound.
The face.
Sound of the pound, I can throw it at someone.
I got this one, guys. Don't worry about it.
Did you just assume her gender?
No, I said that one guys.
Okay, so it's an action.
Did
I
you
got
assume
Rat
my
King.
gender?
A ghastly find, a withering swarm of vermin torment your every sense. Strangely, you're reminded of your last family gathering. Discard in the cemetery to gain a soul token.
Okay, so it's an action you have. So
So it doesn't happen straight away yet.
Cool.
it's yours.
You've gained that to play.
You are now the Rat King.
Woohoo!
A rat
The
king is
animals are with me.
basically.
On this
no,
one,
it's
yes.
horrible. Rat kings are like masses of dead rats where all the tails are knotted together.
And
That's-
It is as well.
Yeah, it's disgusting. They're actually real. There's actually a thing about it. They don't know if it's like an accident or people did it on purpose for like spiritual reasons or what. But yeah, medieval houses. Google it, guys. gross.
I
I
don't
feel
want
like we should show them the rats now.
It's basically just a bunch of rats that have got caught together.
All the tails are
And the tails are
knotted up.
intertwined and
Yeah.
just stuck.
Yep. What a horrible way to die. Although it doesn't specify the dead.
On a cheerier note.
My turn! Is that a candle? So
That's
that's...
a fierce 5, isn't it?
6.
Ooh, he's going to get some.
Presumably I can do that. I can
Yeah,
cross
it's
it
not
out.
on the actual
Yeah.
square, so I would have put it on the square.
Dogs. Do I still roll the castle dice even though I'm in the moat?
No, you just roll to move.
Right, okay.
Because, yeah.
Did you get a castle?
After saying, I'm not going to get these,
Well, every single
every
one now.
turn is going to be, oh, here we go. Dark tunnel. You may ignore your movement dice and instead move to an empty secret door space. If you do suffer damage, I'm alright.
So I'm not taking that.
Yeah,
So that's my ability, but taking damage.
Yeah, I'd rather just go into the Great Hall, to be honest.
You can take 3 damage.
So, yeah, you're dead.
Yeah.
You're dead, mate. Oh, why? Just look at the top of it. It's just a fortune teller.
It'd be right, you get turned into a child.
Ooh. Oh, I can't read the blurb. You've typically eschewed clairvoyants as charlatans and damned trickmongers, but then your horizons have been somewhat broadened of late. View the top card of from 3 different room decks.
That's quite tasty.
So,
The one's closest to you. Isn't it?
where? Yeah, I want. Look at the, no, look at the kitchen. No, look at the kitchen.
Look away.
Okay. I want to look at. Can I have a look at the master bedroom, just the top one, please?
See, I don't know if Ferris and look at that one and then I'm really like, you don't want that card.
I've just realised that I can't actually get in this room.
Why?
You need to discard a soul token, but you can't discard your own soul token.
Do you have to take a soul token off someone else?
Yeah.
Do you get the soul token if you kill them?
Presumably.
I love this more and more. You can steal people's souls. It's awesome.
it's getting very dark in that corner over there, isn't it?
You know what? Just out of curiosity.
Can you do that?
There's a room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
Yeah, when you kill someone, you take the soul.
I'm Ginger, I don't have one.
Yeah, but you collect them, right?
She ginger, she doesn't have one. But she said it, that was not me.
You also
I
get
thought
all
we
their
didn't have
cards as
friends.
well.
I didn't know what the.
Okay.
Saying that Harry Potter squashed that mythos.
That's discarded.
Discarded or going to the bottom?
Just at the bottom.
I think it's. Yeah, it's an event, straight up.
May as well. Right,
Well, we
I'm
do.
swimming in a moat.
So, the moat.
I rolled a 5.
5, I think that might be good. That might be good.
Thanks.
That's okay.
So
It used to
straight
be.
on it. Die!
The moat, what do you get? 5?
Yeah,
The player escapes the moat and is placed in the vault.
I mean, I'm happy with this.
Ow.
So the vault. On entering the vault, if no player is currently the vampire, they suffer 2 damage and we will become the vampire on the following turn.
So I have an action heirloom that says, choose one, do not lose health when becoming the vampire, or discard in the cemetery to gain a fate token. I'm going to play that now so I don't lose any health
Okay.
from the vampire. Doesn't say get rid of it.
No. So there is your
Yeah, so
vampire.
It says, choose one, do not lose health when becoming the vampire, or discard. It doesn't say anything about one use only.
Oh.
There's the vampire. There's your 3 cards.
There's
that
my
you get
3
dealt.
cards, so I'm going to read them. Get away, get your
Sure.
own. Oh my god, I don't know. It's only 1 vial though, isn't it? You can house rule it if you want. I won't cry, but I will stab you in your sleep.
Yeah, I would say you discard it, because.
Fine, I will discard it. Thanks for being a buzzkill.
You're welcome.
I know who my next target is.
I was your target to begin with.
Holy hell.
What have you given? What have you done, John?
Because that's not him. This is not him. Look at him with his red eyes.
Yeah, but you're closer.
But why wouldn't you take him off? He doesn't. He ceases being him and becomes him.
I can enter rooms as some of the rooms as well. I think.
It'll say.
Go Pete.
What do I have the rules? Because I've got...
Do you want the rules? There's quite a lot of them.
But it's not that, because I've got things on here. So I've got swift, roll 2 dice movements, do not roll additional
6
dice and
and a
roll
light.
6.
So potentially 7.
Bite. When moving, you may stop on a character you pass and eliminate them from the game. Feed. When you eliminate a player, you add 2 turns, as normal, and then draw a vampire card. Forbidden entry. You cannot use secret doors or
Well,
enter
reroll that
rooms
one again.
apart from the vault on your
You
final turn.
can stop reading now. Read those quietly. Internal voice.
Internal voice, what's that? Is that the one that tells me to hurt people?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I can come out of any kind.
Yeah, it's good one by the entrance.
Do you take 3 damage as well or something?
No, if I chose to go down.
Oh, that was
yeah.
That was an event card, was it?
Yeah.
And that's me done.
Happy.
It's the
I
soulless
have
one
8
now.
turns instead of 6.
Wrong dice.
Woo! Back
One.
out, back in.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You're never escaping this
Oh,
dungeon,
God.
apparently.
I
Sorry.
thought you were
I
reading
just-
it.
I
No,
saw the
no.
picture because
Was
it's
it?
really holding it, but I wasn't reading it.
It's
Guys,
a pretty artwork.
I'll make
It
you
is.
aware of this.
The artwork's pretty. It's
If
good.
another player is present in the vault when the vampire enters, if I come back to the vault, that player dies.
Nice.
Oh,
Straight off. So not this like if I'm in there and they come back, they get it.
that's your room, they're dead.
Yeah.
He's really possessive. Get out of my room. Stop touching my stuff.
Told you not to step in and clean my room.
What'd you get, Sophie?
Dread summons. You're unable to prevent yourself from being forcibly dragged to the torture chamber. Move to the torture chamber and draw a card. Shuffle the card back into the deck.
Where's the torture
It's right next to you.
Oh,
That's not
what's the
very. You're
matter
not
there?
dragged very far, to be fair.
No.
And
So
then
I need to draw a card and then shuffle this card back into the
into
deck.
So do you look at it?
yeah, she gets that card.
Yeah.
That card gets shuffled. Is that right?
Into the
Correct,
dungeon.
yes.
So I get this
Yeah.
one.
Don't forget you can only have 5
There's only
cards.
3
so far.
cards in the dungeon.
Yeah, because she's got some in her hand already.
That explains why she keeps getting stuck.
Okay. Okay, so
And I can exit.
impalement. You become the victim of a botched impalement. The horror suffer 3 damage.
How do you botch an impalement?
Is there a good... Well,
She
ear
survived.
piercing's probably a good
I have
impalement.
no idea.
I do. You survive it. You only took 3 damage.
That's a botch one,
Yeah,
yeah.
so that's 3 damage.
A successful one, you'd be dead.
Move to the cemetery. Don't draw a card until the beginning of your next
So
turn.
you just
The
move it around between
vampire
these.
can enter the cemetery.
You can enter the cemetery.
Yes.
Cemetery.
And there's no rule where I exit from, because that says exit only, but it doesn't tell me here that I have to exit from anywhere in particular.
No, so what else is it you have to do?
So it says,
You sure
move
it
to the
says
cemetery.
exit
Don't draw
only,
a
that's
card
the only
until the
exit.
beginning of your next turn. The vampire can enter the cemetery.
Okay, fine. So you take
It makes sense. That's just for us. Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, then we can't actually get out.
Yeah, you can get out there.
Yeah, you can. You can
Exit
exit
You
that
just
way
can't get in
only.
that way. You,
Yeah.
can, you can still do both there, can't you?
What?
So yeah, it looks like you can go out of either
So
door.
is this discard or back into
Yes,
spam?
I pack into the whichever pile it was.
You just can't go back in through the exit only.
No, so if I leave that way, I can only go in for
That would be the same for us.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't actually get in here now, so that was
Can I see
redundant.
the vampire?
I mean, yeah, I could actually have a go for John.
I could try and take on the
Considering you
vampire,
got me
like,
last time.
Actually,
So potentially 4.
beautiful, beautiful.
Can't go that way, can I?
No, you have to head
2,
towards...
3, 4. It's fine, yeah.
Just give away your soul.
I could do.
It's like, this is great.
I'm gonna take him off. Be fine.
He's one of your funky aliens. Get out of there.
That's true. Yeah. Oh yeah. More action got.
Oh my god.
6
All
or
the
7.
movement.
Where are you heading, Dodds?
I don't know.
So you can either go through that door or that door there.
I'm gonna play that action as well.
What are we doing? What's
So
the action?
it's his turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using the engraved timepiece to reverse the turn order.
So it comes back to you. Do you have to play it on your go, though?
Play during another player's turn.
Fair enough. Is that forever?
You don't have to
Or just
move
for
7.
one round?
It doesn't say.
Oh no, I can move 6 on it.
Yeah.
And is it broken?
Or
afterwards?
5.
Doesn't say.
Oh, my Vial of Blood was only
Well,
one
it's
use.
an action, so I'm assuming you
Guess
use
it's
it once.
I'll move
Fair enough.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Then you have to roll second movement dice.
Have to move again.
And you have to move 6.
I will.
In one direction.
I'm going into the kitchen.
Kitchen!
Okay. What happens in the kitchen? Is it just a card drawing? Who's got the rules?
Kitchen.
No one's been in there yet. Apparently different things happen in different rooms.
Us to do this.
Oh no! Oh no! I think it just falls off.
I mean, it is possible.
Yeah, it is.
I'm actually stuck here. I can't actually get out.
No, that's why I'm more than happy than for you to do what you've done.
So, yeah,
That's mental.
I can't. Yeah, so because I've both, I didn't know you couldn't get in here, and there's no exit. So yeah, I'm
You
literally.
have to go on a pit.
I'm
No,
stuck in this section.
technically you're not. You could force yourself onto a trap and try and jump in the
Yeah.
boat.
That's true, actually. Yeah,
So
I could
you're
do.
not
When entering the
actually-
room, the player should draw the top card from the kitchen deck.
I think this is not what I want to do.
And Farrah's just kind of like bugging himself.
Apparently.
Yeah.
He might have got a knife.
Oh no. So avoiding the trap and triggering the trap because I completely forgot what card I actually looked at. It's the locked door. Returns space directly outside the door you just entered.
So trigger the trap.
Nice.
Stupid memory.
Into the moat.
Into the mode. 2
Take
points.
2 points of damage. And then it's Ferris to go because he's reversed
I
time.
have.
Are you discarding the action? Are we deciding on
Yeah,
that?
it's. I assume it's an action.
So
You
chuck
discard
is it then as an
It's.
heirloom?
This is the heirlooms. Have you got the
I've
heirloom
got an
discard
heirloom
pile?
discard over here,
Go
yeah.
for it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to land on a trap, which means
Reverse
I'm
the
gonna have
turn
to really like. That's crazy. You literally can't get out.
And you're not
What?
going anywhere now.
Okay, so I'm gonna move 1 and then use my survivor. Oh, no, it's a non-movement roll. Where are we? I can roll a d6, add it to your movement total for this turn.
You can, but that's...
But if you get more than...
So you need a 1 or a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's terrible.
50-50.
It's always 50.
That's going on a t-shirt, isn't it? 50-50.
It's gonna have like multiple calculations going down the top and then
It's 50-50 all the way down to the bottom, and then there's a chandelier falls on you.
I'm gonna have to. I'm not gonna waste it. I'm just gonna have to wait until the vampire.
Yeah, that would be a total waste of an
Comes
ability.
I mean, we want to know what happens when the vampire gets something.
I presume there's a fight of some sort.
Or he just kills you like he did in the last game. That's always a possibility.
3, you're in the
3.
cemetery.
So you, before your turn, was it you draw a card?
Have a look.
I put it back now.
Yes, that was correct.
yeah, you draw a card now. The cards. Well, no, because one's one you can complete now because
I think she's already got rid of it.
the rat one.
Yes, because you went to the cemetery, you can get a fate token.
Oh yeah, you can.
Is it the cemetery you need to go?
Discard the in the cemetery to gain a soul token.
Soul token. See, you are ginger and you're harvesting souls.
I have so
There you
many.
go.
Jesus, she is
So you can
out.
actually go to the room that, you know, Tom tried, Ferris tried to get in.
Yeah,
Mm.
true.
Oh, this is
Although there is a
okay, so-
vampire going in that direction shortly, so
Yeah.
not necessarily a death set.
Do you know what the top cards are? That we
Yes. So when somebody dies, you draw one of them, and it's some sort
Like
of
an event
effect.
or something.
Yeah.
Everyone becomes a vampire. That would be cool.
Except the vampire who becomes
Mhm.
mortal.
Yes.
That'd be even funnier.
Oh, I can't gain health. So you've always despised the insane tweeting of avians. Damn them all to their kind. On this occasion, however, the sound lulls you into a restful sleep. Gain 6 health and a talent token.
Christ.
I am on 10 health, so I can't.
But you have now got
But
full
I
Now
have
talents
it's
as
full,
well.
so you've got full stacked.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
But then
she's more like
discard.
prey.
All the abilities.
So if I kill as a vampire and I get souls, do they come across to my character?
Hmm.
Or do they just give him extra?
You've got the rules.
I don't think you're a character anymore. I think you're a
No.
vampire.
Just get 2 to my
And then
turn
no,
tracker.
can I move through then?
Oh yes, sorry.
It's not
Sorry.
me.
Where am I
That was
coming out
Sophie.
of?
Yeah, he's reversed time.
It's way
Oh.
in. You have to come out here.
Okay.
No,
she
no,
can't
as
go
long as
that
she
way.
doesn't land on
Oh,
that.
as long as you don't land on it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But Josh is a vampire, remember?
I mean, I was trying to help. Just say it. But I can't go through the cemetery.
You can, but you still
Well,
got to chase her
no.
like Benny Hill.
I get 2 dice rolls and I.
You do.
I've got that boss
It's,
card from
that
before
beats
though,
great.
so
Just, I couldn't see him.
Damn, that's
Castle
great
and
spiral
5.
staircase.
Castle and 5.
all
Bom, bom,
die.
bom! Lightning! Flash of lightning illuminates the castle, revealing your surroundings. Sadly, the light does little to diminish your fears. Add or remove up to 3 from your movement total.
Or did you roll 1?
I rolled a 5.
Roll 5. Add or remove 3. I mean, fair enough.
Well, that would let me stand on a trap if I wanted to.
You could go through the Great Hall.
Yeah, that's what well, actually, I'm going to go
whatever it
to
is,
the
the
master
master
bedroom. That's
bedroom.
where I was going anyway, so.
Hello!
And then I'll add 3. I assume the master bedroom is just draw a card, whoever's got the rolls.
Yeah, I think it's there's the Dark Stone and the Vault. Welcome to the Courtyard.
You can enter it in fights rather than like drawing a card. Oh, and the crazy rooms.
The master bedroom, opponent in this room,
Could do it like having
draw a
like,
card from the master bedroom.
like a 2 swords. Show that as a combat room.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's quicker, easier, isn't it?
Okay, sweet dreams. You enjoy restful sleep, dreaming of owls, whatever that means. Gain 7 health and a talent token.
Dreaming of owls.
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you never had a dream of owls?
There's one there.
If there's a,
Oh yeah,
There's one in front of you. Used. Well, you've just reused.
oh yeah,
Just take it.
got one of mine.
Place it where you wish.
Is there enough talent tokens to go around though? Because if everyone had an additional talent token,
I'm assuming there's been 4 for each character, and then
there's 3 for each character.
It's 3 for each
you
guy.
start with 3. Yeah.
you start with 3. But if
So I think it's going to the fact that people are using them.
Yes.
Okay. Right. It's me, isn't it?
If I was to make a
Yeah.
piece of advice
So-
to the game maker as well,
2d6.
I like
Two
the
die,
artwork, but it
so I
might
roll
be
them at the same
best
time.
if you did different colours on the back as well, because some of them look a bit similar.
Yes.
I mean, I have to move 5.
Well, you're going to get me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But the problem is, how do I get out of that corridor?
Yeah, you don't.
I don't think you'd be.
In the trapdoor?
No, you can't use
I
trapdoors.
don't use trapdoors.
You literally can't do anything. None of the special stuff affects him.
You see, I think that wall, because in the last game, that was the one that didn't have a bit of wall.
Oh, yeah, we're going to rule this
So
that
you
there
could
is a
go
way
around
out
with
of
a
that.
Yeah.
But if there is,
'Cause that's where it
I would
was
like
in
my
the-
go again. But, you know. So no, I'd rather we don't retcon that now.
No, okay, we'll retcon it, but I'll go this way.
Yeah, if you... So
Gentleman's
saying-
agreement.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Fair enough.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So I have to exit here. And I'm going to go...
Don't look where I am. Where am I? I'm in the moat.
To be fair, the nearest where you
1,
are.
2,
You're in
3,
the city.
4, 5.
Somewhere.
That's it.
And I just roll. Because I'm in the moat.
Oh yeah, you need the 2 dice.
I don't think I've got any
Can't
cards.
You only
use
roll
any
one,
cards.
don't
You can't use any cards.
Right, I can't. 2. I think he's still in there. It's under the rooms, the special bit. The
What's in the
rooms.
rooms, is it?
6.11.
Yeah.
Dark Tower. Other rooms, the moat. What did you roll? 2.
2.
The player is unable to escape the moat and suffers 1 damage. Roll again. If the player fails to escape after 3 attempts, they have failed and must try again next turn.
Wow.
So you have...
Wow.
Yeah,
What?
you could take 3 damage.
Yeah, I could be dead on this.
Go on. Can you roll?
No.
4. The player escapes the moat and is placed in the cemetery.
Do I draw again?
No, at the
No,
start of your turn.
you're
Start.
placed. Yeah, that's it. End of your go.
But you're free.
I mean, you are free though, and I can't enter the cemetery.
Right, so where's this? Where are we putting this exit?
Here.
Where it was in the last game.
Okay,
So,
So
right.
that.
well, basically next to the adjacent.
I'm gonna roll.
Or are we?
That's fine.
Yeah, like that. Or no, just
No,
across. Yeah.
there isn't, yeah.
So castle
Castle.
card.
The vampire dies. Sunlight, sunlight, sunlight.
Ambush! Hello, hello! Footsteps ahead. Quietly you creep forwards. This is one cockfight you fully intend to win. Oh, okay.
Choose where you're going to go and attack someone.
It's an event. But presumably it's event. Oh, do I keep events because it's giving me bonus to my attack damage?
I'm guessing.
I'm guessing for
Yes.
1-off use, probably.
Okay. All good. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not. I'm going to go.
You could go into the courtyard.
Yeah. And ignore that 6. Courtyard, there's no one to fight. So I'll just draw a top card.
That is all it is. Isn't it?
Dented breastplate. Even damaged. Even damaged wares may yet prove their worth. Once played, you retain this card, but it must be revealed. Reduce its protection by 4. Okay. Oh, once played. Right, so don't play it yet.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Cool.
How many cards have you got in your hand?
5. What's that?
Okay. 4.
Run away!
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's not as clear as I thought it was. God damn it.
Going to die.
I am good. Unless he rolls 2 halves.
We don't know how the vampire fights yet. Because he's got like...
He doesn't.
Does he not? Is it just as bad as last time?
Motherfucker.
Pretty much, yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh. You know what? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to see what this is.
Moat.
Won't, but I'll cancel it with that card.
What card's that?
Lucky Charm!
Yeah.
Cancel the fact of any trap or add 2 to your non-movement card.
I have to pass him, so I have to be able to enter and exit the cemetery.
You have to...
I have to pass him, so I have to be able to enter and exit. So I have to roll at least, a 2.
Oh, okay.
3. Is it me?
It
Yeah.
is.
Does he? Do you stop when you enter the graveyard, like the cemetery, like everyone else, or?
No, because I don't draw cards.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, which is
Roll 2 1s, 2 1s, 2 1s, 2 1s. No! We're dead.
I'm 6. Let me just see if there is.
Yeah, because he's got loads of abilities.
So if you can enter and exit the room he's in, he just dies.
I don't think it's that
I don't know if
straightforward.
it's that. I
I
don't
was going to say
know if
that's a
it's
bit weird
science.
as you like run through a room going ha 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 ha, and they drop dead. It's a bit weird.
And I'm just like, God damn it.
If the vampire has sufficient movement to land on or pass a player, they may end their turn on the player's space and perform a bite, eliminating the player from the game. As a
Alright.
vampire does not.
So yeah,
Blah, blah, blah.
Hang on, there's more.
Eliminate the player's card. These should be placed in the cemetery. So the vampire does not gain the eliminated player's cards or soul. They should be placed in the cemetery face down. The vampire then takes 2 turns on the top of the vampire cards. The vampire, on rare occasions, when the vampire may enter a room, if there are multiple players inside the room, the vampire must choose which player to bite.
so he kills you and just leaves your soul lying around discarded.
The vampire may not typically enter rooms,
It's
with the
rude.
exception of the vault and the vault. Turns on versus remain on the land on. I'm guessing it is.
So what card allowed you to enter the graveyard? And did that card pass? And is it?
It just said that you can enter the cemetery, didn't it?
But was it just for that turn, or how does it work?
It
What?
wasn't a card I
What are you
think.
talking about?
The ability that made him allowed to enter the cemetery.
No, a vampire can just. That's the only room he can enter.
Oh, is it right? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it was
I thought it was,
for a turn.
I thought it was like a
Because
card.
that
or
would have been like, yes.
No, I had it on
No,
a
because
card,
you're
but it just
what you've got to
reminded me
remember.
that,
When I kill a player, all their shit goes to the cemetery.
Yeah.
So you will want to get in there, but it's still the risk of the vampire can
Can
get in there.
catch him in the cemetery.
So are we going to rule it so that the vampire can go through a room if there's no one in it, or are we going to do it if?
No, I think
No,
you-
there is actual cards that say vampire
Yes.
can enter the rooms.
Yeah.
I know that's a fact because
Well, they enter the room.
there's cards that say the vampire can now enter this room.
No, I get that. But what I'm saying is, if you weren't in there and I rolled blah blah blah, would it be like a fact of once I'm in this room, I have to? That's it, end of my turn, like you guys.
You just can't.
Or are we
enter
doing
the
it so you
rooms.
go through?
You can't
Well, didn't
enter
it say
rooms, no.
you-
No,
Yeah.
the cemetery I can.
Yes.
But
you
what I'm
have-
saying is, if I
No,
roll
no.
4, as soon as I'm in there, is that it?
No,
Or
so
pass
it
through?
actually specifically says on your rules you can either choose to run through the room and ignore him,
Yeah.
or you can choose to end your turn on him and bite
Oh,
him.
no, it says I have to. If
Well,
I,
there you go.
yeah, it's if there's multiple players in there, I choose who to bite.
Yes, okay. So,
yeah.
yes, you end your turn because you're choosing to bite him, or you are biting him.
Or you can pass through.
Or you can leave me alone, but you're not gonna. I wouldn't.
When you read it out earlier, that's how it
That's
sounded
how
to
it
me.
sounds to me. Right, I'm gonna go in there and I'm going to bite Dolly.
May as well. I would.
Might as well, because
Have
Dolly's
you got
already
anything
died.
that prevents
Taking
this?
all this stuff
Or
off.
I don't think so.
they specifically say repels the vampire. If that helps.
Well, in the last game, you had that fiery
Yeah.
cross,
You don't, do you? You just muck at your time.
which I guess a
So
burning
all
cross
your
nowadays
stuff in
would
your
be
soul
a bit
goes
touchy.
into the graveyard. I get an additional 2, and I draw a vampire card.
Right. So before we go any further, we need to do.
Oh, I'm reading it because I died.
Yeah, so
Any of them.
pick one.
Pick one.
I will go with this one. Let's keep it random. Haha, you'll die. Curse. The creature.
What's at the top? Oh yeah.
Players entering the moat are eliminated. Players currently in the moat must escape on their next turn or be eliminated.
Bum, bum, bum.
Is that like a continuous thing?
That is continuous. I've left you a gift in the moat.
Did you take a massive poop?
That was a little.
Is there a float?
My little friend octopus
So
out of my
that's
pocket.
the end of my turn.
He
The
grows
end of
fast. He's like a gremlin. You don't add water.
And it's dark. It could be midnight probably. Okay, so
Get in the moat.
what was the circle again? That circle?
If
If
you land
you
on
land
the
on a
trap, you
trap,
have to activate it,
yeah.
or if you pass over one.
No, shit, I rolled a 6 as well, didn't I?
You.
We're just going to
But you
do
can
it.
exit from a different door, can't you?
No. Up there.
That one, yeah.
There's no traps in that.
Come towards the cemetery to get Doddy's stuff.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, where you're sat waiting.
I can wait outside the kitchen because I think there's only one entrance. Oh, there's 2 entrances.
But it's a. John could actually jump in there if he wanted to, because the vampire has to leave then come back to get him.
That's true. It's true.
If I have the movement though.
Yeah, you can't double back. You can't go bubble.
You
No,
can't do
no,
that
but I
anymore.
can only go one direction, can't
Wow, you're obsessed with this band. You need to leave him alone.
I? I can't hack. They broke up, Doddy.
God, let's see at the crossroads.
Different band.
They're all the same.
How dare you misuse my favourite band?
We got more than 6.
Yeah.
Just play random cards. Heart of the cards.
See what happens.
Yu-Gi-Oh! It. Take your Egyptian medallion out.
I'm going to get rid of the heirloom.
The hello.
Because it involves a graveyard, which I ain't going near.
I like the fact that you've got Red Dwarf quotes on the fridge. For the way.
Oh, they're giving them out at
Yoga?
Sci-Fi Weekender.
What's that?
The Committee for the Liberation and Integration of Terrifying Organisms and their Rehabilitation into Society.
Oh, them ones, yeah.
One,
So,
and if you pass a trap, you have to fall down it.
where you, oh, that only gives you one
But that
direction.
trap's already activated though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
but it
you
doesn't
can
matter,
still
it's
fall in
still
it, but
there.
if you go in the moat, game over.
Yeah.
So,
To come closer
Yeah,
to
commit
the
suicide and
Right,
move
the
back
other
towards the vampire.
abilities that you want to use.
Yeah,
before
there's
you
a-
do that. Because you don't want to be near the vampire.
Or cards, or anything.
You'd have to go this way, wouldn't you?
You just
Yeah, but if
move.
it's one,
Yeah, can you add a 60 dice roll or something?
Roll a d6 and add
Run
this.
for it.
Or re-roll.
You roll. No,
have you got anything that
both.
can add 1 to your movement so you can end up on the trapdoor and scarp it?
You should just roll the d6. Run for it. Roll another d6.
Yeah.
And take the chance. You have to move one anyway, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take it, you go in there,
Yeah.
and then roll another d6.
Yay.
So you take it going this way.
Mhm.
You sure?
Torture chamber,
Yeah.
torture chamber.
Do what Dolly said, just run into the
No,
actual.
I would go into the
Cemetery.
torture
Or
chamber.
do you want to go in the torture chamber?
Oh, Iron Maiden.
Dungeon or
Oh.
torture chamber?
Do you remember the dungeon though?
Torture
You've been through
chamber.
most of the
Oh,
dungeon
yeah.
already.
I
Torture
have
chamber.
missed
The
this.
last time you went in there, all you did is
I
get
made it.
failed,
Stuck.
but you got.
Yeah.
Well, no, you didn't. You got.
Fuck you.
Nice!
A terrible way to go. The injustice of it all, but you probably deserved it. You're eliminated.
So all of your stuff goes into the.
My 2 souls.
They
I was
go
doing
into
so
the
well.
cemetery.
Right,
Yeah,
all that goes in there.
I don't think your fate points go in there, did he?
No,
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 your
yeah.
fate points, just your soul and your heirlooms.
just your soul.
Just your eternal soul.
Welcome to the graveyard.
Pete's go, I think, isn't it?
That's really quick how like fast that's turned around.
Yeah. So Pete's on 5 plus or minus 1.
Where's the...
Do you know, actually, I'm going to go back into the master bedroom again.
I mean,
Last time I just had a nice little sleep.
You did.
he's hiding up
So
there.
it has to be good,
It's good
right?
nightmares.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
It is good. I love it.
This will be you have nightmares and awaken in the cemetery.
Oh, no, it's far cooler than that. It suits me. The Assassin's Blade.
Third leg.
It can be used to attack a player in a room.
Use local card.
Range
No,
one,
but it's in
4
there
I
down.
now.
know it is.
So I'm
Let's
like,
do that.
Yeah, find the weapon in there, it says.
don't let
You
him look
can't
at
look at
it.
it.
So guessing it's got something to do with killing a vampire. It's my go, isn't it?
Wrong dice.
No.
Yeah, he's only on.
Oh, you're a vampire.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
What was that? Oh yeah.
I like that.
I can go that way, can't
Yeah.
You can come out either way, yeah.
I?
I think there's probably
Do,
some
do,
way
do,
around
do,
this,
do.
but Ferret can come out too. Ferret, I just accidentally called you.
That's fine. I'm used to it.
Okay.
Really, I've never done that in my life, I don't think.
So if I get to the graveyard, do I get to look through those and pick what I want?
You get them all.
Get them all. But you have to
But I have to get
discard
rid
it.
of, yeah.
Well, you
just spend them all straight away.
Die.
Do I draw a card first, or do I go for those?
Whose turn is it?
It will be. Vampire deck, castle deck.
Run.
You still looking for cemetery?
No.
So I have to go near traps. Is that right?
No, if you pass.
If you
If
pass
I
a trap, you
pass a
fall
trap.
in it. Bravery.
It should be under the graveyard or the cemetery.
Cemetery.
Cemetery. Upon entering a stream, the player should draw the top card from the cemetery deck.
Okay, so do I just get those cards then?
I assume so from the way
So I think this is about
where
like
it was read
people
before.
dying.
Either way, go in and pick your card. If that's
My
what you're
stuff's
doing.
definitely there because
Yeah.
that's what the vampire rules say.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
But Sophie's could be in the torch chamber on the floor.
Yeah, they're in a like special place.
Okay, so I'm in. So I'm going to draw the top card because that's what it says.
You're dead.
Stray Wolf. To think, here boy, may well be your final words.
The player will generally win a-
Roll a d6. 1 to 3, suffer 4 damage. 4 to 6, keep this card. It can be played as an action to gain power of adjacency of a player up to 3 spaces away.
That's awesome.
It's tame the dog, you'll get bitten by it. So roll a d6. 1 to 3, suffer 4 damage. 4.
Shut up.
Okay, but well, I need to know what goes on there.
Yeah.
In the
So you
graveyard.
have the dog.
Right, so it says here, if a player kills another player,
Yeah.
you take their soul and items.
Okay.
If the player dies in the Iron Maiden or falling down the staircase, it doesn't say anything about their items.
Okay.
If no player is directly responsible for that player's elimination, then their cards and any soul tokens they possess should be placed in the cemetery. So I'm taking we're doing that in the Iron Maiden and the staircase as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they went directly.
Okay, a player who enters the cemetery can collect these instead of drawing a card.
Right.
But again, you can only have max a number in.
Put that back in there then.
Yeah.
So, do their souls stay here, I take it?
Doing a lot of step backs here, aren't you?
I take it the souls stay there?
No.
No, you
Souls.
take the souls,
Oh, right, okay.
but you can only take up to many in your hand.
Yeah, but I take the souls.
You take the souls, yeah.
Get into the room.
Well, I thought you could take them all.
Yeah, no,
You
you can
just
take.
can't finish with them in
You
the
can't
end.
finish with them at the end of your go, yeah.
But you could discard them all to stop other people
But I
getting
don't think they go back in the cemetery. No, I think you.
No, they would be discarded.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. It stops other players getting them.
that's the thing, isn't it? That's why the vampire can enter there because it's,
Yeah.
it's quite nasty.
Yeah.
And keep the other one as well.
I'd play whatever you can and then keep whatever you've got remaining.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So while you're doing that, we're moving goes. Is it?
Well, you might kill me through actions or something, I don't know.
I don't know. Are you doing anything else other than looking through cards, or you putting that one back?
There's a,
You could play the in your bob now, and then you still got
which one?
Whatever's playing.
whatever the weapon.
The
No,
weapons
'cause
don't
that's- That's not now, though, is it? That's only.
It's a weapon.
Yeah, but you actually have to be in combat. to
Yeah, you
do
have to
that.
be one square away from it or whatever, don't you?
To-
Yeah,
To use a weapon, you're going to be in combat.
but you can still have it in play, ready.
I
Oh, I
think
see
it's
what you
still
mean.
classed as in your hand though.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
'cause-
so.
It's not like you can have it as an equipment slot.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
I want a quiver slot.
Okay, so
I've got a
You done
suspicion of
first, yeah?
disturbing
I'm done.
figurine is
I
unique for
think
that reason, because it's a negative.
they're all heirlooms.
Yeah, negative things. are
Castle
different.
card. Heirlooms, castle card.
People's heirlooms have.
You done? Stealing souls.
Yeah, I'm done. Castle 1 6.
Castle on a 6. Glass shard, I've got a weapon. If you attack a player with this weapon, I suffer 1 damage.
Makes
Range
sense.
1.
That's quite cool. You got 6.
I did. So, which way do I want to go here?
Away from the vampire.
Yes.
No, but it's one, isn't it?
One. Is it one's come out? I've forgotten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Could I have the rules just for a second?
And I can now go anywhere, can't I?
You
Through
can
that?
roll another 6 dice as well.
Yes, because you've rolled a 6, so you can either pop somewhere.
Oh, I
and then-
have to roll, or don't I?
It's I think it was optional. Let's have a look.
It was continuous.
Movement.
Well, you can still go for the trapdoor and then roll again.
Can you? I thought you only went through the trapdoor if you finished on it.
If a 6 is rolled, roll again, adding all movement points together for the turn. This should be repeated.
Right,
But
yeah. So
you missed that
before
bit.
you move,
Yeah,
you have to roll.
That's,
six.
that's why I clarified, because it didn't
Four,
repeat, and I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. 3, 4. So I
Oh,
ended
it's a
up
face off. How many
Can you kill the vampire?
How many turns you got of the vampire?
6 left, because I've killed you.
Oh,
Can you kill the vampire?
Yeah, there'll be things that can do it.
Oh, right, so you can't just batter him with a sword.
I mean, you'll be alright for now.
Oh, right, okay. So,
You show my cards around.
It was my card.
It was your card.
I
You're
won
right.
that.
I went the first square, man.
Where's the vampire gone?
I'm there. I'm not getting far. I'm doing very slow, creepy things.
6.
Go
so
kill him.
6, but I have to roll a 6 now, don't I?
5.
So 11 in total. Do I have to move all 11, don't I?
Yeah,
That's a bugger. Yeah.
you have to land next to me, I think, to do damage. I don't think it's when you pass, you have to land next to them, don't you?
yeah, to engage.
Yeah,
To
to engage, yeah.
stab him up. Except for you. You can
I
choose
pass.
to stop.
Yeah.
Like it.
Mm.
You don't.
Yeah.
If you've got 2 weapons, do you attack twice?
No, I think you just choose.
Okay.
Stupid. I love the way that you're reckoning that he's not going to come and stab you in the back. Good.
Two.
Trapdoor.
Don't you open that? Vampire.
To me.
Here's you.
I know he's got like a really stupid kill. If I die as the vampire though, that's it, isn't it? That's the weird thing.
No, the vampire doesn't ever get permanently destroyed. It just goes back.
No, but my character dies.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
yeah.
gone. And one of us can then become the vampire potentially.
Ignore that one's like the least
Yeah.
powerful.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow, you've been totally
Treat.
psyched.
Yeah, done.
I've still got to catch him though.
Potentially
That's
7.
7.
I have to roll that again, don't I?
7.
So,
That would be
9.
9. You can get me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't go on him.
No, and you can't go past me.
But you've also got
9,
11.
10.
So you could go
Oh,
10
you
or
can take
11
one
past
down.
him.
Well, you can take one
You've
down
got a
as well.
choice. You can do 9 or 11.
Yeah, one either side of him. So
Okay, we'll go the far side of him then. Nothing there, is there?
Are you allowed to pass me?
Yes.
And that sounds stupid, but as the vampire, are they allowed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the idea of just running past the vampire.
Sure.
Right? But
Yeah, but you know what I mean?
yes, I know. I understand why you asked this.
I shall use my weapon, which I found in the graveyard in the cemetery, thanks to Sophie.
it's not my.
Called the Silver Sword.
Dun, dun.
Eliminate the vampire.
You die.
I like the way you said that, like really, like
You die.
You're dead.
You are dead.
Welcome to the dead party, sir.
Fair enough.
Now he's died though, so does he get to?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sophie hasn't done it.
Oh, Sophie
Oh,
didn't
Sophie
actually.
didn't.
Oh,
I
it's
didn't
got to, yeah.
Oh, we have to back it all the way
no.
now.
That's it. Reroll.
That's
Go
what
back.
John's done, yeah, all the way back. Come on, guys, remember where you were.
He wins. Brilliant.
All players suffer -2 to all non-movement rolls. The next player enters the cemetery is eliminated. No one entered the
So
cemetery.
all
No,
movements
it's
are
my
reduced by.
Well, they did.
Actually,
He entered
yes.
after you.
Yeah, they did.
There is
So
the
he would be
the
dead.
turn
No.
after. But,
Never mind.
oh well.
I love that, never mind. It doesn't affect me. I'm not really
Thank
fussed.
you.
And you would
Thank
take
you.
-2 to your movement, so you wouldn't have reached me then either.
But this is
Non-movement.
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 Which one would you like?
What?
You're dead.
You get to
Which one?
choose
Oh, I'm
one.
going to choose one.
Ferris dies.
That'd be perfect.
Hunter's Moon. When attacking the player to their left, protection cards cannot be used to prevent
It's
or
both of
reduce
us.
damage.
What was that? The protection card.
When attacking the player to the left, protection cards cannot be used to prevent or reduce damage.
Oh.
So basically any defensive stuff is gone.
Right.
Nil and void.
Okay.
Right, so do you, because you killed the vampire, do you get my stuff?
I have no idea.
Because I was the vampire, it wasn't me.
No, but you didn't have the stuff as the vampire.
That's what I mean.
So your stuff will do
Should have gone in there
in
originally.
the cemetery.
What, when I turned into the vampire? Because now
Yeah,
we've
no,
got it
because
back.
if he got back to the vault in time, he would have been.
Yeah,
No,
I've
no,
got it back.
But my point is, the vampire hasn't had the stuff you've been running around with.
No, I know, but when I turn into the vampire, does it drop in the vault? Or is it just there?
So when you died originally to become the vampire,
I know, but when if I get back to the vault, I become me again.
Yeah, so his equipment's still.
oh, did you? I didn't
Yeah, so
think that's
so,
how it
yeah.
worked.
so it's no player eliminated you, so your stuff will go in the cemetery.
Yeah.
But is that... I didn't die as me, I died as the vampire, if you get what I mean. Because I couldn't use my stuff. Or do
You've
I
got a
get it,
point,
or does he
actually.
get it? Like, does it go in the cemetery? Does he get it? I don't
Oh,
really
it will
know.
go in the cemetery
Because he's killed the vampire, he must get something for killing the vampire. I don't know if he gets my
he
stuff.
gets a little bit of respect.
Just a tad.
Just a tad.
I've got to put that back over there. Yep.
It doesn't say as far as I can read it so far. So.
I'm just going to say cemetery? Or
Yeah,
it's
because
just-
whoever goes in the cemetery dies.
That's a good point. It's fine.
Oh, do you know what really annoys me? I didn't even read that. Play while playing as the vampire. Choose one, draw a vampire card, or add one to the time tracker.
Oh no.
Is it me to go now?
I want to look at the vampire
Have
cards
you-
at the
did
same
you go,
time. Like, no.
Yeah, so-
leave it for...
Can't remember. Genuinely. Did I move to there before you killed him or after?
After, I think.
Okay, then it's you, if that's correct.
No, it's you.
Is it him?
It's me.
Yeah, it's you.
Become the vampire?
I was considering it, but you'd kill me instantly.
No.
I mean, it all comes down to look on
Is it
who
a
lands next to
one-swing
who.
sword?
Friendship means something.
Because that's not a weapon
Friendship
weapon, is
means
it?
It's a
nothing.
weapon.
Oh, it's a weapon. No. Well, he has to use it against
Pathetic
you.
Friendship means
So
something.
you have to roll another dice, Pete, with that.
6, 10,
10.
and movement.
Don't go to the graveyard. That ends your move, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I'll give it card though.
Basically, you can outstab each other in this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because if he attacks you, though, you don't have any parrying things, do you? You don't attack him back. It's only if it says, like,
I
parry.
don't actually know.
Because mine, like the sword...
No, you just take the damage.
Yeah, because
But
that
you're-
sword says you can block it, but
Correct.
it breaks
And
the
I've
thing.
got another card that would normally protect me, but it's not happening because Sophie chose to die.
You're welcome.
Get in the moat. Don't go in the moat and get it.
It's a good way to
Okay.
go.
So I can only finish with 5 cards in my hand, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you have to discard.
So I'm going to discard the glass shard because it injures me.
Yeah, so that's a castle.
Castle.
So,
Well, that's the end of
Everyone's
it.
dead.
Everyone's dead, Dave.
We're all dead, mate.
I think I've won.
So, castle card.
Imagine like we read this castle all those years. Marco!
You feel a strong need to jump in the boat.
Spread shadow. You must enter a room this turn if you are able.
Oh, look, the dungeon's there.
The kitchen's right here.
Untouched
Oh,
chamber.
Let's just settle it.
You're either going in the torture chamber or the dungeon.
I put the Iron Maiden on top.
Did you?
I mean,
Why would you do that, Daddy?
50-50,
do you not shuffle it once you put it back?
Second place is alright. I'll go into the torch chamber.
Oh, there could be more than one Iron Maiden.
Events.
Damn it.
Thumb screws. Okay. Suffer damage equal to the number of cards in your hand. Damage suffered by 1 for each card in your hand that you reveal.
Are you dead?
No. Suffer 5 damage, but reduce it by 1 for each card in your hand that you reveal.
So you're revealing your 5 to take no damage.
Well, you're giving 4 technically.
Yeah, because you already had the sword.
Okay,
two, three,
so
four,
you're quite
five.
hard difficult to
Oh, yeah.
kill, aren't you?
So I take 1.
Well, no, because you can't. None of his defensive things work.
No. Oh yeah, that's right.
That's the castle. That's going underneath the...
Cool. It's going to just end in violence either way. So
Yeah,
it's
pretty
good.
much, yeah.
Murder, murder, murder. And you can actually attack him in a room with your
I
dagger.
can.
Yeah,
Well, hey.
check that
My
out.
assassin's blade.
Go, go, go.
You. I mean, it's enough.
Oh.
Is it?
Is it?
To reach an entrance?
Can you not have
It
the
has,
first
it
thing?
has to roll the dice anyway.
Yeah.
So.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then don't you have a?
Oh yeah, I suppose.
No, you have to roll that dice.
You have
You have to
roll.
roll again. So before you go
Oh
anywhere.
yeah, sorry, I forgot about that.
It could, doesn't matter because you can go in the
So
room.
he's
Yeah,
got enough to
which
get in the
actually
room.
gets
Are you
me.
going in the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just knife each other to death. for
Do
Christ's
it.
sake.
I don't think he can attack you because I think that your card lets you do that, doesn't it? That assassin's blade.
So I got 2 questions here. I have the potential to have
Let's bring
the
the
adjacent
combat.
power.
Mm,
adjacent.
I don't think you
Not in a room.
not in a room.
Right. Okay.
I think you have to draw a card first.
Or is it
Spend
combat
the room.
first? Let's.
Oh yeah.
So normally you can either declare adjacency, attack a player. Hang on, I'm landing next to another player. Let me choose one of the following. Okay.
That's not a room, is it?
Entering a room, various walls entered Dracula's castle. Unless indicated, players may not gain power of agency or attack while inside a room, which you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
On the occasion a player attacks another player in a room, the attacking player does not draw a room card.
Oh, that's
There you
even
go.
better.
So you just
So
attack.
yeah,
So you
4
have to
damage.
use- So you take
4 damage.
4 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then that's.
I'm
yeah.
going to use some holy water as an action.
You can't.
Why not?
Is it a protection thing?
No, it's
Oh,
healing.
sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, fair
1,
enough.
2,
Here's
3,
go.
4.
Okay. And then roll.
Discarded heirlooms. So I can't attack Pete back, is that right?
No, because you don't have
Right,
anything that
because
Sorry,
states
that
you
was the
can.
wrong one. That was actually what I was meant to be getting rid of.
I was going to say, it's holy water.
Is holy water heal as well, actually?
No.
No. Whichever one it is. Holy water thing. That one needs to come
I'm
back.
going to guess holy water's a weapon against the vampire, but
Yeah.
You can do 1 of 2 things with it.
So I need to leave this room because I can't. That's ridiculous. I can't attack Pete. How terrible.
in the room.
Yeah, well.
But he has to move away from you anyway, doesn't
Yeah, yeah. So 6.
he? And a pit thing, so you have to roll again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, good point. Yeah.
Make your movement to
10.
10.
Oh Christ.
And if you pass a pit, you're basically screwed.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, it's good. You can bop.
One
Just
of them
bop
come
in.
out.
You don't want to get that far away from each other, do you?
Somewhere. Do you know what? Actually, I've got souls.
Oh, he's going for it.
Yeah.
He's going for it.
I don't know what the dark. This is going to be good. Do it. We haven't seen the dark tower.
I know. Yeah, I want to see what's in the dark tower.
I've seen it. It was an alright film. It was a bit bigger.
One.
I mean, it gets you
Drunk on
there,
blood fury.
and then you know,
Oh, hang on. An hour gate.
Is that when you can move through any trapdoor?
Yeah.
You-
So
I don't know if you can come
cancel
on the one
movement.
he's come out of though, because he's stood
That's a
on
good
it.
question.
Yeah, you can't occupy the
can't
same
occupy
square,
the same
but you can
square.
go for one closer to.
Yeah.
You
cool.
could become the vampire.
Unless you wait until he moves. I would wait till he moves and then use it.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
So just come out of the room.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's please.
That's teamwork, people.
Because he has to roll 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cancel.
Become the vampire.
There probably is like a go straight to the vault. You do
Ancient
not pass
coin.
go.
Force any other player, including the vampire, to reroll any dice they have made. It's a cool action.
Oh.
But he is on his little slider to get through.
So I've got 4.
Yep, that's enough.
4. and I can run for it, add d6 to this movement total.
Is this not the bit where I got confused earlier? Is that a slider or is that a choose to cross? Because it was chosen as choose to cross last time.
This is a question we need to ask.
I'm not bothered. I'm just asking.
I'm guessing it's a slider because every other one into a door.
It was a slider on the old game.
Yeah, it was a slider on the old
But
game.
I used it to move across last time.
You did. That's why I mentioned it.
Yeah.
You've done a lot of things wrong in this game, haven't you?
Yeah. But I'm winning, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I would say it's a slider because every other one like that is a slider.
That's fine. It still slides him across.
It's got to land on it, yeah.
But you're going to use your bobby to
You're
roll.
adding d6 because if you add d6, you won't be able to land on that.
Yeah, okay. So it goes to there and it slides me to there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you using.
Well, I roll the dice and then I do it. For some weird reason, I don't know why
Obviously, you can
that's
choose if it's
written
a
that
good
way.
roll or whatever.
Yeah, it's just in case
maybe.
there's a
I think
castle
you're popping
effect.
out there.
Yeah, may as well.
Oh, he's going for it.
Oh no!
Shit, son.
Game has to end. One of us has to die.
One of us, man.
Oh, Josh has changed
There
the
can be
dice.
only one.
Boom!
Oh, here we go.
What's
So
the
you
other
have
thing
to
you
lose a
rolled?
soul to go in,
Give
yeah?
up a soul.
Give up, which one?
Yeah, what's that?
Right, let's find the rooms.
You giving up Sophie or
That's
Daddy?
plus or minus 1.
Yeah, you give it up.
Let me just get to the Dark Tower because you can discard multiples, I think.
This is going to cause, like, really,
Yeah,
really
so
game
on
changing.
entering, the player must discard a soul token in exchange for drawing the top card from the tower deck. In addition to drawing a card, the player can also gain a talent code token. The following turn, instead of rolling to move, the player must move directly to an empty secret space of their choice. 2 bullet points. Players may discard multiple soul tokens in this room. Players can't discard their own soul token.
So you can roll. You can
So
discard
I can
2, get 2 cards.
2 cards, 2
Me and
talents.
Sophie equally hate you right now.
But you can't take 2 talents though.
Yeah.
No, I
you
can take
have
1.
up to 4.
Presumably you...
No, you can
It
only
says
have
you
up
may take a talent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So,
and top 2 cards. These must be like pretty
Read
boss
one by
cards.
one. Don't
You must be
this one
nice,
first,
surely,
this one
because
first.
the cost to get in, if it was like an Iron Maiden,
Yeah.
you're dead, ha ha ha, is a bit ludicrous.
do.
Oh, we good discard. Oh. That's snacky.
I reckon whatever he's got snacky.
It's a holder.
I think he's won. I just want to stab him a few more times before I go.
You see, in this, it could be dead fluky. He could just land on a pit.
Yeah, true.
So get rid of that
But that could equally happen to me.
and that, because I need that.
Oh.
Yeah, get rid of your protection cards. They do nothing.
Yeah, they do nothing. They do nothing for you.
There you go.
And
Okay.
courtyard.
That is me done.
Where's the courtyard? Oh. Sorry, Daddy. So you don't cry.
I have a little OCD now. Yeah.
5 and I have to go down a trap. I'm just going to go through the courtyard. Because what Ferris is in there? Pointless.
I was over like, ha ha ha,
It was
no.
a nod of pure appreciation of that one. Yes, that'll do.
I will discard that because it's pointless. Where is a trophy room card?
Because you got these active. Because you're.
So,
Has that been?
I've just put them out on display because
To
it was
free.
fun to read them out.
Okay.
That's active. So I've technically got 5 in my hand. That's why I'm discarding that.
Tom Tom. I keep
What are you
calling Tom John.
Oh, you get to choose where you want to go.
Yeah, I get to choose.
Go to cemetery.
No one else is in there.
Try
So
to
I
try.
go to any trapdoor.
Just go for it. Zoom.
Any trapdoor.
You can fight in the courtyard.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, but I have to move into it, and I don't get to move after this. I don't think.
Yeah,
It's instead of moving.
It'd be an epic place to end it.
It's true. It would. It would.
I'm not even going to help you.
You want to try and avoid those.
No, you don't.
I'm the vampire.
I could become the vampire. That's true. Having like a lot of the stuff that kills the vampire. That's quite mean, but also a possible tactic. But I
It
can't
would be a
get.
weird. Yeah, oh yeah. It'd be quite a clever move actually.
And now he said that, I know he's got something that will kill the vampire. Okay, I'm gonna go to.
Watch him come all the way over here like a massive wuss. Ah,
No,
fair enough.
that's it.
Yes.
Tis me done.
Let's end this facade. Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
Rolling
so I have to
five.
roll that, don't I?
Sit again.
So 10,
11 on 9.
11 or 9, yeah. Where's the exit? It's here, isn't it?
Or at the
So
top.
any of these, you have to get more than one to get out. Presumably that's how it works.
So,
It's huge.
so it would be there,
Yeah.
but that's within striking range of him.
Dart straight up.
That is the other
Because the
option.
game is to kill each other, so you can either keep avoiding, but
It's biding time though, but time isn't always your friend.
If you can end there. Oh yeah, that might be better. Because if you
Yeah,
overshoot,
that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish here. Was that right? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
11 next
11
to it, yeah.
next to it.
Ooh, okay.
it's calling you out.
Let's see what we get. So
So none.
Or
two.
2. But if he takes none, does he go back through the trapdoor?
That's a point actually. Can you choose to come out on a different trapdoor?
You should
You
have
didn't
wrote this
technically
down.
move.
yeah, I don't know.
There's two things
I'll
there.
read up on that.
I'm sure
more.
it said you can't do none, didn't it?
No, I think you have to land on it to move.
Alright.
Or is he?
Yeah.
It might be a minimum of 1 as well. To be fair.
Mm.
Castle on 4. Castle. Okay. Requiem. Bell tolls in the distance, signifying the passing of another poor wretch. That's going to be you in a minute. Reveal a death knell card and gain 1 talent token and shuffle this card back into the deck.
There's only one death knell card
Two.
left.
Two.
Oh, it's 2, yeah.
Shuffle. Blood Moon. The vampire now rolls an additional dice for movement.
Bloody hell.
It's worth.
And can I have a talent, please?
Yeah, it's worth becoming a
Oh, I've got
vampire.
one. I've got one. Got one.
And then you've got your movement.
Do you know what we've not been doing?
Go for it.
We've not been reducing our movement by 2.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh yeah.
No one's been
It's
doing
fine.
it, so...
Yeah, no one's done it, so it's not.
So you got
broken
your move as well, Pete.
yet. So I move 2, yeah.
Are we going to start doing that now?
Well, it's up to Pete. Like, we've not been doing it.
If you
it's
start doing
fine.
it now, I don't mind start doing it now.
Entirely to you. I'll honour it if
As
you
long
want
as we
to.
both do it.
Good
it doesn't
sportsmanship,
really matter.
that. Good sportsmanship.
2. Let's see what this is.
You die, you choke to death. God! It's this nod that he's got.
Poker face Pete.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to wreck you now.
I don't know if he's going for the vampire or not, he's just deciding.
I will get rid of my cherished locket. So it's not that cherished, is it?
This old thing. Yeah.
I can't go in the room with him.
Yes, you can.
No, because that can't attack you. So that is 11 minus 2, 9.
John's great spell stay, please.
Why not? I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Although it's going to be a power of adjacency pretty soon, I think. So
And then make him move towards the trapdoors.
Yeah.
So, 1?
2.
Well, it reduces 2.
To 0, but I
And
get +1 for this.
Yeah, so you can move.
So I can't come out of that door, unfortunately, which was the
oh
plan.
yeah.
Because I would be instantly
Let's have a look at
dead.
movement because
You
there
can't
might
come
be
out of
minimum
that.
Have you
of
not?
1.
Have you not got a?
Well, that is a minimum of 1.
But you can come out here.
No, your dice roll might be minimum of 1. So yeah, a player's movement can never be reduced to less than 1.
So that would be 2.
2.
No. So that dice is
Is
1,
1
and that
plus
potentially is
Yeah, in which case 2
You
puts
can
me
go
right
next
next
to
to you.
him.
Okay.
You doing that?
Yes, please. How many hit points you
He's
want?
gonna kick my ass. I'm on 9.
Oh, fuck it.
He has to move though. He has to do a movement before he attacks you next turn. You have to move before you attack
Correct,
him.
yeah.
And you can't defend against anything.
So, I'm going to choose to draw my bastard sword and discard it to do double damage.
Okay,
So that's 8.
nice.
Does, yeah,
Courtyard.
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 Does 4 normally, but you can choose to discard it for 8.
Casual.
Proper smashed it over his
Yeah.
head.
He didn't use the blade.
I use my healing items.
The complete flat of the blade.
Stood upside down and just halved him.
Okay, is it me?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Unfortunately, I can only make one attack, or it'll be done.
Oh, so you
Because I've got loads of weapons.
What's that?
After killing someone, I get an additional turn. I just never got a chance to kill somebody because you all kept dying.
Sorry.
So 2.
Yeah.
Reduced by 2.
Yeah.
I mean, you can pass him. You can go this way.
So you got moat,
Moat. Or back where you came, kind of thing.
Okay.
You've got moat, or back the way you came.
Well, he's got special things on his character as well.
Sure.
That'll kill me outright. Yeah.
Savagery.
I'm
Become the vampire.
I'm not going to win this, unfortunately.
Well, don't you have any like double movements or anything like that?
Yeah, I can do more
You got
move,
raw.
but
Where are you going?
uh,
That way. Or that
Into the spiral staircase.
yeah,
Face
just
it.
finish myself.
Just face it in the spiral staircase. Just like, come at me, bro.
Yeah, it'd be interesting now because I actually got the cherished locket lets you move around in there as if you don't have to roll 6.
Yeah, you may move up the great spiral staircase this turn without having rolled a 6.
That's pretty good.
Okay, right. So, I got a movement of 2. So, let me just check that as a... Yeah. 1, 2.
Got ranged weapon.
I have got a dagger, but it's a d6 to the turn and range. And he is 3 away. 1, 2 plus his space.
Yep.
No!
The handle of the dagger hits
Totally
you in the
worth
chest.
it, yeah.
So 1
That
damage?
is me done.
Take 1 damage.
No, that's
No.
the turn and range.
That's
Oh,
the
is that
range.
the
So
range
it
of
gives
it?
you off a-
So I thought for like,
Literally just
threw
like-
it into the ground.
Is it discarded after that, or is
No.
it?
You sure you didn't, like,
that's
drop it again,
that's
right?
alright then. At least it doesn't get, you don't get rid of it.
Yeah.
You pass it down.
That is quite... Wow. Okay.
So it's 1, isn't it?
One.
Would you want to go this way?
No.
Okay. Go that way.
It's a 2!
Oh,
You can only really go.
The question is, do I take a gamble and try and run for it and hope I get a 1?
No, because you can technically go past him.
Oh, hang on. No, you will use fate and re-roll any dice I have.
Fair enough, yeah.
So,
Both then, yeah.
is it both?
Is it movement dice or is
What's
it?
it say?
Any dice,
Any
any
dice.
dice you've rolled.
Yeah.
So it is both, presumably,
I think we all have
Say
fate.
any, yeah.
because I rolled both.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Re-roll any dice.
Castle and 5, so castle and 3.
For castle first.
Yeah. Inquisitor, I will have the truth, have no fear of that. If a player has been eliminated from this game, move to the torture chamber and draw a card.
God damn it!
Backfired, didn't it?
I want to kill it.
Dark ritual. The time has come to embrace the darkness that thrives in this place. I'm liking this.
Yeah.
Quite a cool
Play after
character.
dealing 1 or more damage to a player with a weapon. That weapon becomes a relic. It must remain revealed.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so is that it?
I just can't kill him. I can't get to him.
It's you then.
He's dodging him.
Yeah, but he has to come out of that room, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And there's only one.
in my defence, I am trying to engage him in combat.
It's a 1.
It is a 1, you're right. There could be something horrible in there.
You could
though.
run for it, or you do what I did and re-roll. Castle and 4.
2.
2, yeah, castle and 2. Event, a moment of weakness. You will teach your adversary the folly of dawdling in this place. If you gain power of adjacency this turn, instead of controlling your player's movement next turn, you may immediately throw them
From
into
the
the
moat.
moat.
Yeah, is that one.
Which kills people. That's quite good.
So you've got 2. Where are you going? So that's 1 then.
That way. I can't reach him even.
Unless you.
It's getting quite tense, this game. I love it.
So 4 to 2.
Or 1.
Well, it's 1 plus.
Yeah.
So it's 2 or 2, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do it,
You're
move
gonna go down to
2,
1.
and then he has to roll 6. He's going to pass you.
Yeah, but...
And then he's going to roll again.
Yeah. So was it 2?
Ooh. Because if you can't. Yeah, you'll have to go past him. Because he could roll that trapdoor thing as well.
It's 1.
This is like we can see the shadow kind of coming around. I'm coming for you.
It's that point where the music gets so tense that it just relaxes
And
again.
it's just one violin string.
It's just a constant.
That is movement 2 though. That gets you across the thing.
It does, but it means you
No,
get
because
to...
that's a 1, and then he can use a +1.
Yeah, but then he loses.
I don't get to attack you this turn.
The minimum
and then-
is 1, so you can't -2.
You end up on the pit.
No, he can move 2 with those.
Minimum of
Oh,
your
right,
dice
so
is
move
1,
one,
Yeah.
so it's
then add.
2. But that puts me the other side of the trap, which means Pete gets to move and attack me. So
Well, only if I finish it. If I
You're going that way.
get 2.
Yeah, so where was I?
You were there.
I'll go to 1 there.
Okay.
Don't you have to do your full movement though? You have to do your full
Oh,
movement.
in that case, then move me
Yeah.
back another bit. Yeah. Good point.
No, that's you may.
Oh, yeah,
that's
that's
amazing.
optional,
Yeah,
No, but isn't it add or take away? It's not you may not. It's take one or the
yeah,
other.
he's right. It's 1.
It's fine. Move me back to the
Cool.
space then. Or that one space.
There.
On to you,
I
Pete.
don't think it's you may choose to add one or take. I think it's
Yeah, you might do
take
that.
one or.
5, so it's 3.
Oh no, it's may add removal 1.
Oh, is it?
So
Go
1, 2, 3.
Oh my god!
This is like painful. You both just stare at each other like I can kill you.
Bristling with weapons.
I'm coming for you.
Staring at each other.
Can you not throw the weapon at him again?
3 hours
The
of
line of
abuse
sight.
in the corridor.
Castle.
I think
Which
there's
is
only
the
one
last
left,
one.
which is the one that activated last time.
Yeah.
Which is
Requiem.
draw,
Reveal
thing.
a death knell card and gain 1 talent
left?
token. Shuffle
One
this.
left.
There's 1 left. Shall I just read it out? 'Cause
Yeah, what have we got? Revenants. Ah, shit. The eliminated player returns to the game at the gate. Well, there isn't one. Choose 1 card to keep. The eliminated player returns to the game at the gate with 1 health.
Oh, so if you died with that,
Yeah.
but nobody did.
Choose
But
1
nobody
card to
did,
keep
so
Scott
there's
rest. Gain 3 fate and 1 slot token. So
That's quite cool.
it's cool, but it's not.
It's not relevant. I mean, that's gutted, right, guys? Because you could have had that.
Yeah.
If only you'd picked that
look
right.
what you could have won.
So I move 1. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Go roll high.
I'm going to use my wrist knife.
Yes, he is.
Come on, wrist knife. There's nothing else that actually makes any difference.
Is it not like a one-use thing?
No.
Oh, fair enough.
So I've moved 1 space. I'm using
It's like Captain America.
Impaler as well.
That returns.
Yeah, it just hits wall bats about time. It's Gothic time, so there's magnets.
Right. So the range of my throwing knife is
1.
You've got a really weak wrist.
He's a gentleman, don't you know?
Oh dear. Oh, we can't go forward.
This is exciting stuff.
So
He's not going forward too, let's face it.
This is painful.
It's out of +1. Nope.
yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I go to there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's still technically in range if I roll a 6.
No, you can
Right.
use 2.
Not of the weapon or any movement.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay, so I could use Survivor. You may add 1 to any non-movement roll you make. So presumably that's like the
Yeah.
range.
Yeah.
Right, so I'll roll it first and then decide. So I've moved 2 spaces. I roll a 6.
So you
Can you hit
can
me?
So I move 2 spaces, so that adds 2 to it, which is 5. And you can't defend Pete because there's no defense cards in this game.
Yes, I know. I was just reading through my stuff. To be honest
I
with
think that is all I can do.
I mean, rinse,
you.
repeat.
How much damage was it?
3, 4, 5.
Wow, that's amazing.
It was worth it in the end.
Okay, that's me.
Third time's a charm.
Oh.
That's good.
4,
So 4.
5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He
He's-
can't land on
He
you.
doesn't need
6,
to.
but I'll give you my additional 1 to here.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Or take -1 and
I'm going to use Ancient Coin to make you re-roll that dice.
The last one or the whole movement?
Force any player, including the vampire, to re-roll any dice roll they made.
Is that the whole movement dice? So he doesn't get the 6? If you know
It
what I
just
mean.
says any dice roll they have made. A dice roll they have made.
So it'd be adding to the. What was the first one? You got 6.
Yeah.
So it's re-adding to the 6.
It's any dice roll, so it's the entire hand, presumably.
Yeah, it'd be from the beginning.
So
Okay,
it's from the
start
beginning.
again.
Fair enough.
And that is a castle. If you could dispose of that, please.
Okay, so it's 1, and I've got a full damage wrap if I pass. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go onto the
Trapdoor.
trapdoor and come out here.
Yeah!
I'm behind
Alright.
you.
And then,
This is like the longest.
Has he got ranged combat?
Look at these, he's
Or is he
fair.
going to run
yeah, I'm
for
going
it?
to run for it.
Yeah.
Come on. 4s, 2.
One.
Is it
It's a
only...
minimum of 1. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
any
every
movement.
movement.
Is that what it said? Where is it? Is it blood moon?
Yeah.
This is adding to your total turn.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Oh, yeah,
that's
so
2
it's
to your
2,
total
yeah.
turn. But then you wouldn't have landed on that trapdoor.
That's a good point.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
So I couldn't have actually done that, so I'll just stay
Yeah,
on the trap
so
thing.
just stay on
won't
the
I?
trap,
yeah.
yeah.
So there we go.
I think you meant to roll and do all this before
Yes,
you
before you
actually
do it,
move
yes.
and calculate
It's a
it.
playthrough, so.
We've
Yeah,
got
precisely.
this.
Okay, so you first.
Okay, how much are you on, Pete?
5.
Okay.
You still got a roll.
I think whoever manages to strike
Just,
you
say,
with
just as a quick note, we have been playing for an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah. So 2. Okay. So I
Pretty
could...
final seconds.
Yeah, he has to go into it though, doesn't he?
1, 2.
You'd be in this final second.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's out of range as well. Actually.
Can I?
What?
So this card actually says all players suffer -2 to all non-movement rolls.
Oh, right, so we've been
No,
doing it
no
wrong
movement
crazy.
rolls. Oh my god.
So that'd be attack moves, everything.
Ugh.
I mean, guys, we're awesome.
That was your
Right,
card,
so what are we
Wasn't
doing now
mine.
then? Right. So
Wasn't
it's,
mine.
if it's non-movement
Oh,
rolls.
who's what?
Oh, right.
That was
what
my
are we
card,
keeping it
I
as it
read
was,
that.
Pete, or are we gonna
Don't look at
switch
me.
I don't like you.
We'll retcon it
Now.
from my turn because you've rolled, which is what I did last time
Yeah.
when we made the mistake, which is what caused all
He
this
makes a lot of
beginning.
mistakes. You don't know. He's winning because of all these mistakes he's made.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Long
fair,
dead.
surely.
Okay, so I'm going to use a fate point to re-roll my dice then.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
fair enough.
We apologise into
And just gets
Worse.
One.
2.
1.
One.
Yeah.
Are we still,
So
still
we're going to
minusing
there.
it from this?
Only on this turn, and then we're going to stop.
Right, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Right,
Does
dagger
it
it
take
is.
more? No, it doesn't. Right, okay.
And I might use a +1. Okay, so we hit.
You've killed me, I think, with that.
So I moved 1, so that's +1, and it does 3 damage.
Be
Four.
-2 to all non-movement.
Not this
No,
turn,
it's not
turn,
next
okay.
turn, yeah.
Ah,
So
right,
that
yeah,
is
got it.
4.
That puts me alive.
One.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
That puts me alive.
both on 1 hit point.
That's a new
It's
t-shirt.
going to get now,
that
because
puts
now
me
this
alive.
turn he gets his full moves and
That's
stuff.
me
Look,
alive.
watch this. Watch
Yeah,
me roll a
roll
5.
2.
That is a 2.
1, 2, it's not enough. Oh my god!
I can't, like, how is that throwing weapon not a discard weapon once used?
I know, it's well good.
No, doesn't say. When attacking, roll a d6 to determine
It would be
range.
better if it was like you have X.
And you know what? I'm going to
Yeah.
run for it then to add the additional d6.
Okay. 5.
So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then he gets power of adjustment.
Or,
Or it's a-
or stab you one
yeah.
way or the other. There's
Well,
no make difference.
Yeah.
You
But
you could
for
push
that,
it into
shall I
a-
push you
oh,
into the mode?
If that's what it is, what's it say?
If you gain power of adjacency on this turn, instead of controlling a player's movement, you immediately throw them into the moat.
And you die.
Yeah,
from-
I die. Well done, Pete. That
That
was
was
drawn
mental.
out, yeah.
Wow.
If we hadn't have, like, misplayed the -2 bit... it
Well, we don't know
would've-
because it's still all about movement at this stage when there's just
Yeah.
2 of you.
That's very
So
true.
it's
So that will draw out a game movement trying to
What
get
do
to
you-
each other.
Yeah.
the -2 drew out because of where we were because we had to keep trying to avoid the
Yeah.
traps. Do the traps were instant death.
Okay, so we'll do our thoughts quickly then. Like,
Fun at the end can be a bit drawn out because even if we hadn't messed up the movement, you'd have the same problem because it's still about trying to land next to the person.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You had the advantage in that because the throwing
The
knife
range,
becomes
yeah.
really powerful at the end.
I'm sure there's pistols in there somewhere as well.
Yeah. The range stuff becomes, but we didn't see. That was the only range weapon we saw, wasn't it?
I think the weird thing is with ranged weapons, like, it's that thing of, like, you can just keep using, like, a sword or something, I
Yeah.
get. But if it was a throwing knife, my thing would be, well, you've thrown it.
I agree with you.
Let's say
But
with a
having
pistol.
said that, if it was a revolver or something,
But
that
yeah, but if
changes
it's a
things,
flintlock or a revolver,
Yeah.
like a flintlock, I would say 1 shot, 1 drop.
potentially.
And then with
Yeah.
like a revolver, it should be like, well, you get 6 shots.
Well, let's have a look through. Are there any other ranged weapons?
There's none in the rest of this pile here. So
It's
there
not
must
picking
be-
the rules, it just states what the weapons are. It doesn't say what's the something combat.
If a weapon's like that, I'd like to see
So-
like a token system put
pistol
on,
Yeah.
on
or
it.
something.
So in
Yeah.
general, good game.
There's a flintlock though.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
There's a
But
pitchfork.
when attacking this weapon, roll d6 on a 1, so 3 damage, 2 to 5, deal 3 damage, 6, deal 6 damage.
What's its range?
8.
Wow.
Right, it's just got a really long range, but its potential kills you as well.
Blowpipe.
And a blowpipe. There you go. So I think that game. I like the board. It's more atmospheric.
Same here. Things
that
I
kind
would
of stuff.
say is I love all of the artwork, but the backs of the cards I think need to be different colours, just because sometimes they look kind of similar when they're in your hand.
I'm not so sure it's a problem because they have different artwork
True.
and different names. I would say though that the board needs to be a little bit clearer. Maybe we were playing it wrong, but certainly sort of around here.
Yeah. That.
Oh yeah. I think that.
Um,
I'll be honest. I think that's printing
we-
errors though,
Possibly, we don't know. And what
because
else?
that's exactly the same as the original board, except
Yeah.
that isn't that bit of wall
Yeah.
I'll
wasn't
take
there.
a picture and send it to him saying, is
Yeah.
that that way through and that a push through. It's a little long-winded to get the rules down, but once you had them,
Yeah.
it's you're away.
It's quite
That's
straightforward though. I think you could play this, having played this before with a group of new players, and you could walk them through it quite quickly.
Yes,
Because
And-
once the turns start going, it's fine. It was just
You get
getting
momentum.
used to
and
those
whilst it took us
actions.
what, an hour 25 minutes or something,
An hour and 40.
an hour and 40.
Yeah.
But we've been an hour and a half.
But
Basically.
that- yeah, but that was with obviously the movement.
I was going to say that's the first
Yeah.
time playing it as well.
Yeah.
So
I reckon you could do this in about probably an hour and 10, depending on.
possibly even now, because
Yeah,
some
I mean-
of it's going to be the look of what you draw.
Also,
yeah, like if
me-
Forrest
me-
didn't have that sword,
yeah.
Yeah,
he'd have been gone by the vampire. That'd be another 2 moves.
correct.
But
But
that's the whole thing of
equally,
the game.
if he
It's
didn't
just-
have that sword, he would never have chased after the vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
that's true. But also, I think like
But
when it-
also, if he'd have done the game the right way and had done his movement correctly and not cheated a step.
well,
No, because at that point we didn't have the -2 anyway.
well, yeah, no, we didn't know.
Well, I do like the death cards at the top.
Yes,
Yeah.
They
particularly
are-
one where you can come back.
How many of them are there? They're just
Yeah.
those 5.
No, there's
There's
quite
a
a
few
few.
more. Yeah, there's not
Yeah.
many.
There's a few interesting things as well, because that cursed thing of mine
yeah.
that had all game, but didn't
Yeah,
actually have an effect on me because I ended up not having to roll any non-movement dice.
Yeah.
But that could, if I'd fallen
Game
in the moment,
changers again, yeah.
it's a game changer.
Yeah.
I think it's good. I think it's definitely an obvious update. It's a little bit more complicated than the
I
original.
think it was
but
always going to be, wasn't it? Though?
It's I mean,
it's not in a bad way
No,
whatsoever.
no.
No, I quite the way he's done the changes. I quite like it. It's added more
Yeah.
oomph to it.
My note would just
More
be
presence.
some sort of rule about ranged weapons, and obviously that pathway cut there, and maybe a bit something to do, because in the rules it does state every now and again the vampire can enter the cemetery, but not really in the vampire's movement rules. It's on cards and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
they're
there
they
is-
supersede
Yeah.
the regular rules for the vampire.
but bear in mind the rules thing, because it's not, well, it's still at development stage, isn't it?
Yeah.
So when it comes out, it's going to have a clear set of rules
Oh
where
yeah, I
you're
get
not
that. Yeah.
You're flicking through a book.
flicking
and-
through
yeah.
it. Well, not even a book.
It's definitely on to a winner. Right.
Okay.
I just looking at the cards, yeah. So, competition giveaway is still going ahead. Whoop. Where was it? Competition, yes. So, to get a copy of the original 1992 version, not this one. To get one entry, subscribe to the channel. Second entry, leave a comment below in this video or the original video, and follow us on Facebook.
Subscribe to this
And,
one.
yeah, got that one.
We'll leave a comment, wasn't it?
And leave a comment. That's it.
Go back and watch the original
yeah.
video to clarify the rules.
To clarify the rules and what I just said, draw will take place on the 30th of October, which will be our regular game, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll play a horror game on that game. hopefully. I'm looking at Cthulhu again with more players. But yes, I like the changes. I love it. We've got to go because we're way over time. Cheers, everyone.
Bye.